they got us.
Welcome to Mug D Session 13.
Yay.
It has been a little
14 is an
while.
unlucky number. We're all gonna die.
You might die. I guess we'll see. Let me give a quick recap of the events of last time since it's been a few weeks. So the party had arrived in the city of Lilydeep, and you immediately witnessed a group of anarchist bullywugs breaking into a nearby ship and stealing some cargo. You tried to meet with them later on, but you couldn't find them in the city where you'd suggested that you meet. Deciding to go seek them out yourselves, you made your way into the Kaluva Lagoon and were warned of the dangers that could be found within. After spending the first hour wandering in a circle, you eventually begin making good progress towards where you presume you will be able to find these bullywugs. Along the way, you fought some tricky little moss trolls, stumbled across a tower being guarded by some kobolds. Through the use of some clever deception by loud metal pipe noise, you eventually gained entry. You fought some kobold warlocks, one of whom escaped into the tower, you got stumped by a stone door, and then you gave up. On your way out, however, you found a pair of keys on one of the kobolds that you had killed earlier, and you were able to continue up the tower. In the next room, you found a chest on the next floor, and you decided to see what lies inside. And that's where we left off. So,
Can I just say, you've added some unnecessary details. I don't really
I
think
think-
they needed to know about
I
the
think it's just
lost in
good
a
that we
circle for an hour.
remind ourselves of the journey that you took to get here.
Okay, sure.
So I think it was Ilaria who was kind of reaching out towards this chest in this room here.
Yes, let me actually get into Owlbear.
Cool. Do, 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 do.
Come, Wolfie, you're being so slow. You're not even.
I was looking something up for the JJK fans and chat.
All right, so
Okay, that's understandable.
this chest is actually not locked. Do you want to just open it right up?
Oh,
That seems sus, but yes.
that's a freebie. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. You open it and you look inside and you find a number of small, it looks like they're bones of various like shapes and sizes, like animal bones, mostly like femurs and stuff. And each and every one of them, they seem to be dyed different colors somehow. And all of them have the same marking. There is a skull with a slash through it carved into these bones.
We're so getting cursed.
Hmm. Yeah, that's-
You want to do a nature
gonna
check real
take
quick? Or something to see what these might be? I don't know what it'd be like.
Yeah,
nature
if
check
you
or
want
what.
to
Yeah.
make a
who has good nature?
Let's look
Not
at my
me.
character sheet again. I've got +1.
Me too.
Oh, I have +3 for nature.
Right.
Right,
Do it.
yeah.
Do it,
Ara, if you
Go
want
on, Ara.
to go ahead and roll a nature
Yeah.
check.
Okay, issue is I don't have the thing pulled up real quick, so I realized I had to do that. So give me a sec.
Okay.
Nice job, Zoe.
What the hell? What's him?
Did you
Ice
reset it?
Misfit. I'm not Ice Misfit.
Oh.
Ara wants to join. Okay.
Ice method.
Okay. It's been so long since I've done this.
I know.
Roll. Nice.
Nice.
Jesus.
Yeah, these are weird.
Yeah,
They
strange.
sure are.
These bones sure are bones.
There's some weird bones. Don't ask me why I think that.
Look like bones to me.
They do
That's
indeed.
bonerific.
Hmm.
Sans Undertale? Sorry.
I don't get it.
Okay. So they've got a bunch of freaky ass bones. That, for all we know, have cursed us.
Hey, we
Uh,
don't know they're cursed.
Yeah, no,
People
they
could
might
have
not be.
They could have just been doing an
They're
art
about
project, okay?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
could just be a creepy little thing they're doing. I'd say we ignore it. And
Yeah. No reason
Yeah.
to.
You don't want to take them off. You don't, or take them with us. You don't want to do like for Total Drama Island fans.
I don't want to fucking.
represent.
I mean, yeah, if you find that it's a rare bone, you're immune from being voted off.
I don't want to. I don't want to touch.
Is there
those,
anything else in this
frankly.
room that we can see besides this chest?
There is a table and chairs in the center of the room, and that's kind of it.
Is there like a sack somewhere?
Not that you can see.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'm carrying a sack on me, so let's just keep going. Ignore the bones.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right.
We could throw the bones on the ground and then tell the more fortune based on that.
Well, I mean, wait, because the door's still locked. Remember, or right? I can't remember. It's been too
I
long.
think the door wasn't locked. There was
Or
a
is it, like-
previous, like story. I don't think we've tried this one yet.
Let's try going upstairs.
Alright,
All right.
you go first because you are the person that is very fat and thick
Okay.
and
Oh,
wearing a
me?
heavy
Okay.
armor.
I'm up.
All right. Era leads
guess
the
now we're here.
way. And you do
We're
have
just
the
the
set of
bottom.
keys, so I will just say you're able to. It was locked, but if you'd like to unlock the door, you may go
Yeah.
ahead and do so.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do
And
that.
next we find ourselves. Oops, not that one. I have some on here that I'm not actually using. This is one of them, so that's not even a room in the tower.
Wow,
Um,
spoilers.
it's not a spoiler because
wasn't
it's
needed
not
to
real.
Yeah, that's
It's a
what
spoiler.
nonsense.
It's a spoiler that there aren't 9 floors.
That's true. That's
That's
true.
the spoiler.
But you did see it from the outside. Where? How come I can't cut?
Hey, sometimes
There
buildings
we
are
go.
bigger inside than the outside.
Oh,
That's true. That's true. All right. So down here, or up here, I
Holy shit.
suppose. There is a small pool on the northern wall, and the room is full of gold and purple Enfys flowers. There are vials and gadgets for performing experiments, and there are 4 vials of potions of swirling colors sitting on a desk. There's a set of stairs that continues upwards with a door at the top.
What
Ah.
the fuck is this?
Alright. Can you look at these bobbly looking things and maybe tell us what they could be? Got any clue?
Are
Who's
you trying
dragging
to?
my icon?
I'm
Okay.
talking pointing at them with my hand.
What are you trying to look at right now?
They're like bobbly looking water planty things.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to make a nature check.
But well, yeah, I'm
She's kinda like-
terrible
Oh,
at
you want
nature.
me
That's
to?
why I'm asking.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
asking
Era, you
Ada.
can.
Cool. 9. Let's go.
9. Yeah. So there
First of all,
are.
they're all-
These flowers are native to the lagoon here. You're familiar with that. It seems they're being used to make some kind of potion or something. You don't know what or why.
Meth.
Maybe. Could be meth. Could be liquid meth.
No.
I can't wait for Jesse Pinkman and Walter White to show up in our D&D campaign.
And as you look at these potions here, they are like swirling rainbow colors. They're like, it's almost as if whatever's inside is just slowly whirlpooling around, mixing together. The colors aren't mixing, they're still separated and just swirling around in circles.
I love
It seems
how
like
Peg
there's a
does. I'll give you
process
10
going on
gold if you
here.
drink one of those.
Who? Me? Oh.
I said loudmouth pipe noise, but Era, if you want to take the bet, then
Well, I didn't hear.
It
just
sounds like a
who was
terrible
it.
idea.
10 gold if you drink one of those swirling rainbow potions.
Hmm. It is tempting. You know what?
But we also have no idea what it'll do to you.
We can do it outside in case like it's like an
Worth it.
expanding potion, so I just fucking blow up to like 5,000 feet. You know, you guys don't want to be crushed beneath like
Like
Beneath
Jigglypuff
that.
Final Smash.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to go all the way downstairs just for that.
Well, we
Though.
don't have to do it now. We can just take a potion and then do it
Yeah,
Okay,
later.
I'll
yeah.
grab a few.
Sure.
I'll grab a few of them.
All right.
Yeah, fuck it.
how
Cool,
many do we
there's-
have?
There's 4 sitting on this counter here. Do you want to take them all or some?
Yeah, I'll take 4
Sweet.
funky potions.
Cool. Go ahead and mark those down.
Don't we leave them a vial of frigid
in
woe?
the dock
Just, like,
funky
replace it
potion.
with that one.
If you want.
We could
Yeah,
also
that's
pour
like-
the frigid woe into this water supply.
Just see what happens. Fuck it, right? Go for it.
Poisons the town.
Let's pour it.
Well, I only have 1 vial left, so I want to keep it for like a very useful
Did I keep a
situation.
vial? I did not
keep
keep
it.
a vial.
I'm the only
Okay.
person I think who like snagged one of the real vials of like not the fake ones, the real ones.
Yeah, okay,
Uh,
no, that's fair.
I have 2 vials of frozen well.
Oh,
Come on, pour one in.
poison
Just
the
see what
water
happens.
supply.
Like, there's no way this is. We're in a fucking fungal waste. It's not got fucking plumbing. This isn't going
Yeah.
anywhere other than this tower. Let's just do it.
Oh, I can't
I
wait
mean,
to
we
find
can-
out that this
Yeah.
specific pool is like the source of all water in the entire fucking like
Right.
planet.
It's okay, we know. It's okay, we're just repeating the last story all over again.
Yo, let's go.
We just introduced Frozen Mo to a new group of people.
Right.
fuck
You
it.
Just
Wild,
distributing it.
Wild.
Yeah.
You pour it
It's
in.
like-
You pour it in.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck
maybe
Like
we
it.
can,
the suck where
you know,
everybody
kill
dies
the
and
other
like,
guys in this tower.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
This
they
is
will
just-
die eventually, presumably, if they drink any of the water
Mhm.
here.
Yeah.
No, that's just planned. Do it.
All right. No, she's just gonna like shrug, take one out, and pour it in the pool. It's like may as well, see what happens.
Yeah.
All right.
No other purpose for these things.
Sounds good.
I don't know
Hey,
how
me-
consistent our morals as characters are, but
My morals don't exist. All right.
Okay.
If anything, I'm surprised
We're
that
just
you
silly
are so okay
guys.
with doing these sort of things. Because, like, literally, there's two characters here that are a little bit more dubious. And we have an impressionable child and a mystery person who we don't know the morality yet.
you know,
Yeah.
this is basically just like
Honestly,
a
she's mostly doing it with the intent to kill the rest of the people in this tower.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that is indeed our intention as well.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, Bando, I think our morality is just like the devils in Dorohedoro. It's like whatever is funny is just, that's what we go
Whatever
with.
I think
sounds
it's-
fun.
Out of
Your Honor,
curiosity,
I plead
Mhm.
funny.
out of curiosity, DM, does anything happen after we pour the frigid woe in? Anything obvious, anyway?
Nothing
The water freezes
immediately
over.
noticeable.
Hmm.
Okay.
Was there anything else in this room?
Just plants.
Yeah, it was just the vials.
Plant
There was the purple and gold flowers. There was some like refining tools, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It
Alright,
almost looks
that's
like
alright,
alchemist
that's
supplies of some
And yeah,
sort.
they're clearly doing some sort of potion operation here. I can tell that by the fact that they have flowers and potions and water.
Yeah, no, good observation. So we head upstairs again?
Well, in that case, let's keep going. We got,
Alright,
we got some
Yeah.
mystery potions.
Who is leading the
Oh, yeah,
way
you go
up the
first.
stairs?
I guess I
You go
am
first, you go
because
first.
Era with the keys.
it's me.
All right,
Yes.
Era, go ahead and make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. 4
Jesus
plus
Christ, Joey.
I told you the
Uh,
13 is the 13
3,
only
so
bad roll.
7.
All right, even with a 7, you can hear talking on the other side of the door. You can't make anything out, but there is at least 2 people in this next room.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Hey gang, by the way, there's 2 people in this next room.
Thanks, Sarah.
How curious.
I know we got like
Quit going
remotely
guns
good
blazing.
hearing. We could.
I mean, I do a big
Alright,
rabbit
clearly
use, but I
the
don't know if that
correct
counts.
option is set up a tripwire and then knock on the door and then run away.
Have them come
We
out
can't-
with, like.
I mean,
set
we've
up-
got rope, I guess. That
Are we doing a
works.
Home Alone trap where we like put like a rock on the top of the door and like they come out like hey, and then the
You
rock
put a
falls down
bucket
and
on the
bonks
door.
out? Yeah.
I think the tripwire is a lot more realistic of a trap.
Well, it could be like both. Like with a tripwire, then boom, rock.
Alright,
Rock to skull.
sure, let's put a heavy object on top of the door so it falls when you open it.
All right, what do you put up there?
Okay. I think the tripwire is the easiest actually.
Yeah, for the record, only 2 of us can reach the top of the door.
That's true.
Thing on our person. I've got. I could put my longsword on top of the door and it just like falls and caves up, slices
That's very
right through
stupid.
someone.
I can put a
Yeah.
watermelon up there.
Hmm. I've got a
Put a
That's true.
trip line at neck level and at foot level.
Like a Capcan trap.
No, the next
Sure.
level they'll see. The
Hmm.
foot level one is gonna, trip.
What if we build a dispenser and put arrows in it?
True.
Very
Okay.
simple and easy to
So-
do, quickly, efficiently.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just do the tripwire strat. We've got rope. That one's easy. We could just have
Okay.
somebody
Tripwire
like
strat.
stand
You
here
have
and
the
hold the
tripwire. You're
rope.
the tripwire person.
Yeah, I have actual wire, so or like
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I do. I've
Alright.
I've set tripwire before. But...
Yeah, you've definitely done this before, so it's easy
Yeah,
enough for you
yeah,
to set
it's
this
fine.
here. All right. What are
Okay,
you
so
doing
now
next?
what?
Well, we knock on the door, yeah.
Knock on the door.
Yeah, feel free.
Everyone take cover, and then I'll knock and I'll run down.
Well, I'll knock. I'm faster
Alright.
than you.
But I'm beefy, so
No.
if they catch me,
She
I'm
can
pretty
just
sure
jump on
she
the
is faster
stairs.
in a way.
I have more movement than her, so I'm faster.
Which can jump.
True.
I can also jump.
Hop hop.
No, but I have special jump, so
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
A hopper.
yeah. Anyways,
Sure, you
hide,
can go.
hide.
Yeah.
We'll pretend you're hiding.
Alright,
I'm hiding.
everyone-
I'm hiding behind.
Everyone, go ahead and make a stealth check as you hide. There's plenty of
Yeah.
places to hide in here. There's a lot of like overgrown flowers and whatnot. Go ahead
I
and
shall go
roll.
first.
Good idea because you suck.
No.
Well, I hope we all roll high and he
Let's
once
go
again
under
fucks us
the
over on
stairs.
stealth.
Come on, they're gonna get the
Yeah.
tripwire before they're gonna see me.
Other rollers.
Alright, I'll
22.
22
Okay.
for Lara.
Nice.
First good roll today.
26.
Yeah.
Second
nice.
good roll
All
today.
right, natural 20 for pipe noise.
Hold on, I do need to add something.
I'm so invisible right now.
Okay, 24.
Wow. Okay. So then, Aira, you knock and then you quickly run. Are you also trying to hide as right after you knock?
I would say more so just trying to speed off, so maybe it's more like a dexterity thing, like a. But I don't know. I could do.
Run off and
stealth
then hide.
I'm more so trying to be like, get out of the way. But you know, it's not so much hiding. But we can do
Okay.
stealth check. That's fine.
Yeah. So you knock on the door.
Starting
And-
to move yourself away from the stairs that you're on right now.
Well, I don't know where the door is, so I don't know like where
Yeah,
I'm
you're,
knocking.
the door's right up here at the top of these stairs.
Yeah, that's why I was up here. Yeah.
Mhm. So you knock.
okay.
Then where do you go?
Oh, okay. Well, first let me do an actual roll first to see if I absolutely fail.
Nice.
What? Wait, I forget what's my
What's your
2.
dex?
So 8 total. Or sorry, dex total. Sorry, yeah, it's still 2, so it's still 8.
Okay. So you knock. You kind of dash away. You maybe think you're
Trip
hidden.
and fall.
You don't trip. Because you know the
I have my
tripwire is
shoulder
there. Yeah,
Sure,
you're
we'll
just like
go
right
here.
around the corner.
Corner.
All right.
You're
As
really
that
small,
happens,
though.
Or something.
A moment passes and you hear the door. You hear an unlock. And coming down the stairs, you see the. Let me find the thing. The same kobold that you were fighting earlier. Oops, why can't I? Okay. He comes down the stairs. I'm gonna have him roll, I suppose, a dexterity saving throw. To see if he trips on this wire. Let's see, what is his dex? He has +3. Also, he needs to get a DC of 12. So I'll roll it in front of the table here. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. Where's the dice?
There's so much fucking suspense.
Exactly. I'm doing this on purpose.
I need a nat one. I need this guy to fucking like deck it badly.
So he needs to roll. In order to trip, he would need to roll an 8 or lower.
That's,
Okay.
That's a 2.
Yeah.
What a loser.
Yo.
He trips. He falls on his face. Everyone, let's just roll initiative at this point, and we'll see what happens.
Right, pounce on that guy.
Okay. What order are we doing initiative rolling in? Because we never even decide this one consistently.
What's call order?
Alphabetical. Bando
Always
first.
a call
iPats,
order.
Wolfie, me.
We always do
That's-
call order.
Yeah, we just do
Okay,
call
then
order.
go Bando.
Which is Bando.
Yeah.
Which
Do
is
I
still
want
the
to
same order for the record.
Yeah, it is.
Do I want to use that funny? Yeah, let me get advantage by using my chaos tide thing.
Cool.
Because I have that still alive. I'm so excited. And what's my index thing? +3. +13.
13. Okay.
Ilda. iPads.
Yes. 20.
Hey,
20. Oh, nice.
what episode is this of Mugcord D?
13.
13.
13. It's the unlucky one.
Maybe. We'll see.
Well, my rolls. Well, initiative wasn't
Don't
bad.
worry.
But...
14.
So whatever. You were pretty balanced. You had some bad ones. You had some good ones.
19.
19. All right. And if you'll remember, which you might not, this guy, since you were fighting him earlier, you had fucked him up a good amount, and then towards the end of the battle, you were getting some unlucky rolls, so he is already pretty hurt.
Yeah.
It's up to you how you want to. If you want to just kill him outright, you can always just kind of try to knock him out. Up to you.
Yeah.
But first to act.
Line
Yep,
up,
that's always an option. So Ilaria, you are first to get the jump on
I'm
this
first.
guy. Yep.
Oh yeah. 'cause I'm
He is
closest. Okay.
prone on the ground right now.
Okay.
Dumbass.
It's you
Bubba.
fuckers again.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
So she was pretty hidden, right? So she's gonna step out.
Yes.
Probably surprising him, even though she's right in front of him.
Yeah. So since he's prone, if you want to make your attacks, you can do so with advantage.
Okay. Can I try aiming for like? So realistically, Ilaria would have like knowledge of pressure points.
Yes. Probably.
Could I aim for one of those, which knocks him out and not kills him?
Yeah. So if you reduce him to 0 hit points while trying to do non-lethal damage, he'll just be
Okay.
unconscious. That's
Got it.
how that works.
So I can just attack him like normal.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let's do that then. What is my stuff? +6. And advantage, you said?
Yep.
Okay, well, not 20. And
Okay.
yeah. So how does that work?
So you can roll your damage, and then as long as you knock him unconscious, he will be unconscious and he won't die.
Okay, I didn't know if there was like a thing for getting a nat 20 on attack.
Oh, so the critical hit, you double your dice and then you add your bonus.
Oh, okay. Got it. Take that off. 4.
Hey, buddy.
So
Oh,
5
cat.
plus
Okay.
4, so 9.
All right, 9 damage. He had 8 hit points. So
Cool.
you trained in the art
Good
of
luck.
knocking people out. You are successfully able to hit him like right in the back of the neck at the base of the top of the spine. He just already on the ground, his eyes closed, tongue hanging out. He is unconscious on the ground.
Using the back of the dagger. Okay.
You stab his fucking throat and slit it in like a non-lethal way.
Non-lethal way. Loses just enough blood to not bleed out. So is this the end of attack? The end of battle?
I guess. I mean,
We
we
can
about to go upstairs. To
Yeah.
be fair, and who knows-
She is going to take the rope off her bag and tie him up.
Cool. All right. So I'll say you can spend the next few moments doing that. Is there anything else anyone else is doing in this moment as this happens?
Take a
Yeah,
look
someone
out.
come
Like,
over.
I'm having a
coming
laugh.
down the stairs. Like
Yeah.
be ready. Be prepared in case something happens. Ready attack.
Okay. Are you just going to attack on sight if you see someone, or are you going to just wait?
Just be ready.
Okay.
Just be ready in case.
A few moments pass, and the door at the top of the stairs closes.
She's at the bottom of the stairs. Can she see anyone?
You don't actually.
Okay.
Does that
So-
guy have a key on him?
Well, I guess I'll find out. Is he tied up now?
Yes, you've successfully tied him
Okay.
up.
I'm gonna check. I don't know his pockets or something. It looks like he's wearing nothing, but
Yeah. So he
Sorry, just give him a fucking calorie search or whatever. That's not the
He
term.
does have a keyring on him. It looks to be about the same as the one that you've already got from the other guy you killed. He also has a dagger and a quarterstaff.
Should we take those?
you can sell him.
And actually, another thing he has a one of those bones that you saw in those chests before. He has a white bone with that same mark on it.
There's definitely some ritual going on up there.
And we're gonna ask the
Uh,
guy when he's
when he
gonna
wakes
knock
up?
out more.
Yeah.
I don't
Alright,
think he's gonna be waking up anytime soon.
Let's
Let's-
knock once again.
All right.
He's gonna
Worked
move
so
him
good
like over here so he's not in the way of the stairs.
It worked for the first time.
Actually, out of sight of the stairs, just over here.
Yeah.
Sweet. Sounds good.
I think
Put
once
him in the
again, the
fucking
person
fridge
that
with
is
more
wearing the
water.
big armor and has a big helmet, you do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Era.
Era.
I thought I think Aira fell asleep, guys.
Eye patch.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Eric
no,
fell
sorry,
asleep standing
say that
up.
again. Sorry.
You are knocking on the door again for us.
Okay. Okay. Knock.
All right.
Wait. No.
As you
Can
knock,
I think?
make
Okay.
another perception check.
Okay. Fuck. Okay.
Jesus Christ,
Six.
Zoe.
6.
You hear, after you knock, you hear a voice kind of call out. They might be talking to you. They might be talking to someone else in the room. You don't know.
Wow. Okay. Oh, did I hear that before I knocked or after I knocked?
That was after you knocked.
Okay. I'm gonna go down and report to the team. Hey guys, there's a person talking there, but I can't tell what's going on in there.
Hi, Pipe, do you want to do some tanker recall? Like swag straps? You heard that
I know.
Cobalt voice,
We
didn't
make
you?
this guy's voice.
Yeah.
Right. I'll try to. I'll try to do the Kenko recall on him, and I'll cry for help.
All right.
Yeah.
You mimic this guy's voice.
Yeah.
You've heard him enough, kind of taunting you from your last battle. You're familiar with what he sounds like. I'll say make a deception check with advantage.
Yo, let's go. I'm the most deceiving guy around here. Let me see. What was my 6? Ooh, check out this deception.
Not bad,
All
not
right.
bad.
Nothing happens. You don't hear anything. The door's still
Damn, these guys
closed.
don't care about this guy at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor dude.
Should we just toss him in the frigid whirlpool that we've made?
Shouldn't we get
Yeah,
this
that's-
on him?
We've already killed other people in this tower, to be fair. We're not exactly,
Well, but
playing this too morally.
Those were more necessary kills. This one is clearly unnecessary.
I suppose.
In that case, do we want to like go up?
Just open the door, walk in.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
I mean, look, we've clearly shown that we can take them, and we got one of their guys unconscious. Worst comes to worst, we can, create a hostage situation.
Well, you probably don't care about this
perfectly
guy.
moral. Maybe.
I
I guess
wouldn't bet on
demonstrably
that.
they weren't that interested. Let's just go up anyway. Fuck it.
All right, Kohog, are you leading the way?
Era, would you like to continue leading the way, or shall I?
It's a horrible idea.
No, I can go.
Okay.
We're all
thank you.
hiding behind the little child girl.
Yeah.
All right. You open up the door and you look inside the room. And just because I don't have another one of these things that represents what is in this room, we're going to go back up to this top right one.
Okay.
So you've come from this set of stairs here, and we're pretending that this set of stairs is not there. This is seemingly the top floor of this
Okay.
tower. As you look inside this room, you see a figure knelt in prayer on the western side of the tower. Looking around, on each of the 4 cardinal sides of this chamber, there is a plaque with some text written on it. This figure is wearing a leather jacket with a symbol of the same skull with a slash through it. They have very tall boots with some short heels and torn up pants with chains hanging from them. And it seems this figure is knelt in prayer in front of this plaque on the western side. And as they hear you enter, a moment passes, they stand up and turn to face you. And they say, I had a sneaking suspicion that that bozo was not going to be able to dispatch you all. I have to ask, who are you? Why do you come to my tower?
Hello, sir.
I'm not gonna lie,
Sire.
turning around, I don't remember why we came in here, but I'll let someone else see the lead.
Hello,
Yeah.
sir. Good day. We were actually looking for a group of bullywugs, and we wanted to ask for directions. But then this all escalated, and your very incompetent kobold servants attacked us. We just wanted to, ask for directions where we can find those bullywugs.
Oh. So you don't work for Theova?
Who?
Never heard of them. Never heard of them. We're new here. We have just arrived at the town recently, so we are not really aware of most of these local political entities.
I mean, if you can't tell, we don't really look like swamp people, do we?
You don't, and that's what frustrates me is my minions had told me that you were likely minions of Theova who have come to assault my tower, and it is apparent that those fucking goons don't know a thing about what is going on.
Damn,
Anyway.
that sucks.
May I ask what is going on?
I would love to know what's going on. You've seemingly broken into my tower for a reason that you can't tell me, or that perhaps you don't even know yourself. If you have nothing from me that you desire, please see yourself out. I am very busy with my studies.
I mean,
Should
We
we
just
ask him
mentioned we need directions.
yeah, can you give us directions? Do you know where we
Yeah.
can find a clan of bullywugs, rebels? They're supposed to be somewhere in the swamp.
Do you really think you can waltz into this tower, kill all of my men, and then ask for my help?
Oh,
What
We need to all-
audacity is
We
this
just
that you
did.
have?
We were the ones who were being attacked. We were the ones. Is self-defense illegal in this place? I've never heard
Entering a
about
tower without permission is indeed illegal.
Well, we were. We
I-
didn't enter it without permission. The fight started outside of the tower, and then we entered it afterwards to see where there's something going on here. We wanted to inform you as well that that some of your minions may have perished because of an act of self-defense, but we also kept one of them at least alive because we're good people.
You have to believe me. There was a dragon
Alright.
squirrel.
Pipe Noise, go ahead and just make a persuasion check.
I'm the number one persuader.
Please get
In fact,
one. Oh my god.
I will Kangaroo Recall. Not Kangaroo Recall. Kangaroo Recall is actually that one is called Kangaroo Recall. Josh used wrong name.
Mm-hmm.
That might be.
Not my deception skill. My get advantage when I need it skill. Ooh, I love having advantage all the time. Ooh, check this 25 out.
I see. Okay, so it appears you indeed don't work for Theova. It appears that you've
Never heard
actually
about that.
stumbled into here looking for these bullywugs. Now I have to ask, for what purpose are you seeking them out?
Well, to some degree, we are kind of just confused because when we arrived here, there was an assault going on, and we were almost mixed up in that, and we wanted to ask what's happening in this region with them. They seemed relatively nice though, so we don't want to consider them necessarily evil by default
Yeah.
because we're told that they're evil.
Yeah,
so
to
we
be
want to
fair,
hear
law
their side of the
enforcement
story.
want us to hunt these down, but ACAB, we don't know what's happening here. Maybe these guys are based.
Well, we want to hear their part of the story.
I understand. Now, I suppose I can make a proposal to you. I will point you in the direction of where these bullywugs are staying if you will work with me to eliminate them and what they stand for.
Oh, well, I mean, can you tell us what they're about?
Yeah. We kind of lack information here.
All right. These bullywugs have lived in the swamp for a while. They think that they are the rightful owners of the flowers that grow here, and every time anyone else makes their way into the swamp to harvest these flowers in any capacity, they attack these farmers, they steal the flowers back, and they bring them to their own home for their own selfish reasons. And we need to put a stop to them.
Do you mind if we maybe go downstairs, as in
No.
us, talk it
I
over?
think
Huh?
is this like a case where like, do they like just think that they belong to them? So are they like not willing to like sell them to you? Is that like
We
a
have
problem?
tried to discuss with them, we have tried to make deals with them, we have tried to buy them from them, and all of our attempts have failed. They are stuck up, they are selfish, and they refuse to share anything within the swamp.
Do they have like some religious reasons for that, or are they just like very not friendly towards foreigners?
I have a suspicion it is a mix of both.
It's tricky. What's your purpose? Because if you're telling us to like kill people, like it would be like important for us to know what you're about. Who are you? Are you like working for someone in this regard? Because if you're studying here, I mean, you could be like part of an organization. And before we take quests such as slaying other beings, we should like know who our quest giver is.
These flowers, these Enfys flowers, have various properties that can be used for various reasons. The purple and gold ones we have discovered have a certain property that when mixed together can create potions that can do wondrous things. It could help our society, it could benefit all of us. And we have been trying to do this for the better good of those around us, and we have been unable to because of these bullywugs.
What does wondrous things entail, might I ask?
Make medicine and something like that?
It is medicine, it is magic, it is many things. I'm still perfecting my research here with these flowers. I must be honest, I myself don't even know the boundless capabilities of these. Every time I am on the brink of a breakthrough, I'm interrupted by those fucking frogs.
I see.
May I ask the DM, how attractive is this person?
She's pretty hot.
You didn't mention she.
Ooh, that's kind of a selling point, certainly.
Good lord. Is that something you wanted to? Oh, okay, go on.
It's certainly something we should consider. I mean, medicine is important, and maybe you can like ask the Bully Rocks first whether they would be willing to, peacefully maybe sell them. I'm a very good maker of deals, as you guys know. Maybe I can talk some reason to them, and we would not have to kill any bullywugs. It would make this person happy, and I feel like it would be good if this person was happy.
But then there's every chance the bullywugs are like the natives of this land, and they're just defending, their rightful land, their birthplace from colonizers and whatnot.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm saying that we should maybe convince them to just like sell them, and then they could use those resources. Trade is a good thing between people if it's not forced.
But at the
You
same
just need to make a
time,
good deal for them.
If they've been rejecting the trade all this time, then that's a little bit suspect, right?
Well, I personally clearly think that it must be because everyone else is very incompetent.
This is a very hot lady.
Oh,
Tegan.
I'm a master dealer. Are they also? Are they like a golden kobold?
Me when I see Salazzle in Pokemon.
Very
Exactly.
true. It is very Salazzle adjacent. So what are you guys doing?
What do you guys think?
Well, would you guys be willing to accept this quest from her, or like at least like accept it and then see like which way we handle it?
I mean, listen, we're not like swearing like a blood oath or anything. Like, we're not gonna die if we ever betray this person. So, like, we can go along.
Like,
we can go along with it. If we decide we don't want to, it's like, well, what the fuck is she gonna
Why
do?
don't we
Kill us?
Can I assume that we're discussing this part between
Yeah,
ourselves?
we're whispering.
Yeah,
I'm
that's fine.
whispering.
We're all huddled together here.
Yeah, everyone,
Mhm.
get in here. Get in the circle. Come on, get closer. Yeah.
It's
What-
never
what's-
good to
wait, let me-
decide aside before hearing everyone's,
But yeah,
take
we're gonna
here.
listen to the frogs, and we're gonna see whether Master.
And if we like this guy's
this is-
option better, we can just kill them while we're there.
I suppose in the first place, this is. We've been wandering fairly aimlessly up until now. Even having directions is
Yeah.
better than we've been. Okay, I'm in favor.
All right. I'll do this talking. Lady. What's your name so I can like refer to you properly?
My name is Tor, and
That's-
you can refer to me as Lady.
Right,
Nice.
lady. We have discussed this matter, and we'd be willing to take this quest. Though, you will add the caveat that we'll try to be peaceful first. You know, like if I'm a great negotiator, so I'll see whether they're willing to stop being stubborn about this. But if they are gonna remain this way, we'll have to take them out. No problem. We'll do it. No problem. Just tell us where to go.
As I mentioned before, we have already tried to make peace talks with these bullywugs. They have been unsuccessful.
Well, think about it like this: your subordinates seem pretty incompetent, so maybe it got lost in translation.
I
You seem
sent
like
my
you're pushing the
best
needle a
men
little
over
bit,
there.
Pipe.
Many of them didn't even return. And you're trying to tell me that you want just to be buddy-buddy with these enemies of mine, and you want to walk out of here unscathed?
Well, I mean, I'm not
Look,
talking buddy.
lady,
I'm just trying to be
he's-
peaceful. You know, I'm a great businessman. I'm a great negotiator, and I'm a man who doesn't seek any violence when not necessary.
I'll have
Not
you
for
go ahead and
that,
make
okay.
another persuasion check, Pipe Nice.
I'm the #1 persuader. There's no way this is gonna go wrong. 13.
13. Okay. As you say this, this figure reaches into her coat pocket and pulls out a golden bone and is kind of holding it up towards you as if it's a wand of some kind. And she says, "If you want to strike a deal with me and walk out of here alive, with your lives unhurt, then you will promise me that you will not go to those wicked people in peace, and that you will take care of them in a way that befits their evil doings. If not, I could stop you right here."
But that is like so pointless. You know, there's gonna be a lot of bloodshed.
I don't care about
you're
bloodshed. I want those people dead.
Well, yeah, we said that if
I
our
have given
option
you
was-
your options. Flee from here and kill those people, or fight me now.
Well, that's a strange thing. You're trying to contract us for work, and you're saying if we're not willing to take the contract, you're just gonna kill us. That's a pretty bad way of finding contractors.
You've killed my men. You've come up here.
In self-defense, do you not believe in self-defense?
I do not. I don't care for your fucking self-defense.
I mean, in that case, like, why are you, like, you're fighting us because you say that we're like attacking your tower, but like if you don't believe in self-defense, then you're in the wrong. That makes no sense. You're being very strange, lady.
I'll have everyone at this point make an insight check.
Oh my god.
First owned. Wait, let me double check my insight thing. I'm pretty sure it's just one. Yeah, so 12.
Where's my insight? +1. Although it's, I guess, Bando next.
I don't even know what my insight is. Let me check. Insight 2.
Well,
Okay. Okay.
11.
Yeah. Five. Huge.
Jesus. 17.
Not bad.
All right.
That was right.
So Quahog, you've kind of been wary of this whole conversation this whole time, and
Yeah.
at first you thought maybe this figure was just kind of withholding information, maybe not telling the whole truth. But at this point, they've been pretty unreasonable with loud metal pipe noise. You get the feeling that this person is up to no good. That they said that they were trying to make these potions for good, and you have a feeling that might not be the case.
Okay. Okay.
and they are pretty desperate for you to leave.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And the rest of you kind of just you're not entirely sure. So Quahog, you're the only one that kind of picks up on the finer details of this.
Gang, I
Oh, what do you have to say, sir?
I don't think we can trust her. She's a bit too eager, you know. I don't feel like we've got all
I
the
do agree
information
that
here.
she is kind of rude for like I think we can find better work with a better person employing us. So I think we should just leave. And if she's threatening violence on us, then that's kind of unacceptable.
Yeah, that.
True.
Sorry, lady, but I think we're
Oh,
gonna
just stop
put you
waving
at
that
you.
thing at me. I know how magic works.
Then show me how your magic works. And she begins casting a spell at you. What are you doing in this moment?
Are we rolling initiative, or are we continuing from the past initiative?
I mean, like it depends on the spell, right? Like if he like starts saying a verbal component, I might be able to like understand from the first rolling component what kind of spell it might be. Or like there's a bunch of components to spells. Can I like try to like check like figure out what she might be trying to cast?
Yeah, I'll say if you want to make a very quick perception check before the spell gets cast.
Wouldn't this be an Arcana check?
Yeah, Arcana could work.
What is my Arcana? 0.
Whichever. Okay. Perception then.
Yeah, perception or Arcana.
Oh. I have +2 to perception. That would be 9. Ooh, can I figure out what?
It's probably not going to be good. And at this point, I will have everyone roll initiative.
Alright, let's roll initiative. I'm just gonna survive that.
Yeah.
Perhaps. We'll see.
I will simply survive.
Alright, let me roll first. 10.
All right.
7.
Okay.
Wait, no, I hit the. What
No,
happened?
you fool.
You idiot.
Wait, why is?
That's the wrong dice.
That's a...
I know it is, but
That's
now my
also
thing is
the
not
wrong
letting me
dice.
stop. No, I know. I just no. It's like there's like a symbol above my D20, and it's like not letting me. Wait, let me refresh. Like it
Isn't that
wasn't letting
symbol
me...
about the D20 the like modifier thing anyway?
No, it wasn't. It was like it was like a copy thing or like a paste like that thing. But I was like, what the hell? 16.
Okay.
Whoa.
24.
Nice.
Yeah,
And last
you're
with
fast.
18.
Sweet. All right. So as this spell is being cast, Ilaria, you've been on your guard this whole time. You're used to situations with high tense, like this. You're kind of ready to go. You kind of get the jump on her. What would you like to do?
Okay.
I'm gonna put her in the square right there.
So she's like, is she currently targeting the spell towards pipe specifically?
Yes.
Whatever it is.
Towards loud metal pipe noise.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Sure.
Walking with that big body of yours, metal pipe.
Yeah. Trying to think if I can like get one off. Action. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to. So I have the dagger from that random guy downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Could I, from here before charging in, like a throwing knife?
Throw it? Yeah, you could definitely do that.
There's throwing weapon rules, yeah. So
Daggers can be
Is that something
thrown.
I'm able to do?
Yep. So you would make your
Score?
attack D20 plus it's your dexterity.
4.
I think it would be the same as your normal attack with your dagger.
Oh.
Are you alive?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, so
Welcome
yeah,
back.
a dagger can be thrown. So you would roll your attack just like normal because it also uses dexterity.
What?
Can you hear
And
me?
I'm bugging out. Yeah, yeah.
Roll a d20 like you
It's
normally
on and
would.
off. Hold on.
Poor Wolfie.
It's a normal roll, Wolfie, pretty much.
Normal roll. Normal roll.
Like
Regular
you
attack.
always do.
No, Wolfie, what is happening to you?
Come on, last episode was unfairly cut off by internet troubles as well. We don't want to repeat. Granted, that was internet troubles for literally everybody, which is a bit
That's
different,
true.
but you know.
No, that was a
It
Discord
wasn't
moment.
internet. Yeah, it was Discord
That's
moments.
Discord.
Come on, not internet troubles.
Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, it's a Wolfie. Hi, Aftershock Wolf.
Connection issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, shocker.
Wolfie,
Your
don't
throwing
die.
dagger roll is the same as your normal roll, by the way.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Do 12.
Yo.
All right, 12. As you throw this dagger at her, she ducks out of the way and it misses.
Okay.
Damn.
Does that interrupt her at all?
No.
Okay.
Ah, goodness.
Right? Okay. So bonus stack would be that. 2.
Out of curiosity, does throwing a weapon like that count as your attack for that turn?
It's just an attack. That counts as
Yeah.
one attack.
Okay. Right, that's fine. Just wondering if you could do some cheesy sauce where you throw a dagger and do a sword swipe in the same turn or something.
If you have
Just,
the actions to do it.
normally.
And
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I have 2 actions, but okay. I can't do much, so I'm just going to probably dash over to join the party,
All right, sounds good.
and then I'll just chill there.
Cool. Next up, Quahog.
Okay. Nice and simple. I am within 10 feet. I'm gonna go for a whip. I'm trying to aim at the hand that she is casting the spell with, because I really want to disrupt this thing.
Cool.
So that,
Yo.
I have a sneaking suspicion doesn't hit.
No, so yeah, in your attempt to hit this smaller target, your whip goes wide. She kind of moves her hand out of the way at the last second, and you're unable to connect.
I think Quahog is really, really bad with the whip. Despite how much I try to use
Something
it.
he uses for style, but he's not actually good at using it.
Poor Quahog.
Oh well. Hey, by the way. Okay, I'll just well, you know, I am a little bit spongier
Okay.
than our tank.
Mhm.
Not our tank, our warlock. I'm going to get in the way.
Okay, so come in between where the spell is going to be cast.
Yeah. This is horrifying, frankly, but
Awesome.
you know,
I respect it. That's awesome.
can-
Yeah.
I can probably take the hit better
Body
than
blocking.
metal pipe noise.
Sweet.
I'll be fine.
Aira, you are up next.
Dope. Okay, I guess I will call up
Just
to
crush her
her.
hand with the hammer.
Yeah, I can. I'll reckless attack as well.
All right.
So, why am I stupid? 17 plus 5, 22. There we go.
22, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah. Okay. I like to imagine too that I had the big hammer just for hitting the small target of the hand.
Yeah, the way I'll have this work is it's kind of not rules as written to interrupt an attack like this, so I will have her roll a concentration check based on the damage that you do to her.
Okay. It's an 8, right? So 5 plus 3, so 8.
8 damage.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to have her roll. She has to get 8 or higher. She will add 3 to this roll.
What?
Where's your con modifier, probably?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
No!
Yeah. So you successfully interrupt this whatever spell is
Nice.
being cast here. As this happens, this wand drops to the ground. She shouts out, "Curse you! Begone from here, you foul monsters!" Anything else on your turn, Aira, or does that end your turn?
Alright, just do an
Oh,
MCU spell put back.
nobody can escape the big hammer. Let's go. Okay, next person.
Awesome. Loud on a pipe noise. You're up next.
It's time to show this person real magic. And by real magic, I mean Elder Blast.
Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast. Go for it.
Crazy.
14.
14. That hits.
Nice. Eldritch Blast
On
is
my
a
4 arrow, I
D10
have like +5. I
plus-
assumed confidently that 9 wouldn't hit, so I just didn't bother. I hope that was right.
That is correct. It would not.
Yeah, 9 would. D10 plus 4. 11
damage.
Finding
All
some
right.
damage.
Pretty solid. And is that end your turn?
I mean, yeah.
Call her a slur.
I'll back up. I would never. That's not so. That's so ungentleman.
All right. She is up next. On her turn, as the hammer swings into her hand and as this Eldritch Blast hits into her, you watch as her form changes. It shifts. Where once there was a kobold standing, there is now. It looks almost like a spectral version of what you saw before. However, there's kind of scales falling off and missing. There's open wounds on the form. And you also notice that she's not standing on the ground. She is hovering a few inches above the floor. Everyone, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Let's do it in order. What's my do I have a wisdom saving throw? I do have a +4 on that. Nice.
Nice.
Okay,
Wow.
the roll wasn't good, Nito.
My turn.
I
15.
can't see it. Okay.
15, okay.
It's off screen for me too, by the way.
Yeah, Sam.
15.
15, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
I see it. It just took a minute.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Kohog?
I was also like, ooh. 7.
All right. As this form shifts and changes, Kohog and Loud Metal Pipe Noise. Oh, hello.
Welcome
Okay.
back, Wolfie.
Yeah, welcome back.
Kohog and Loud Metal Pipe Noise, you are frightened until the
Ooh.
beginning or until the end of this creature's next turn. So frightened.
Ooh.
Where does it say?
They're
I'll just let
quivering
you know.
in their boots.
Yeah, your timbers are shivering. You have disadvantage on all ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within line of sight, and you cannot willingly move closer to the source of your fear. And that
Fuck.
lasts until her next turn.
This is another
Um,
opportunity for Quahog to piss their pants.
No, that's not going to happen.
And she is going to reach down and grab her the bone that was knocked out of her hand a moment ago, and this time she aims it over at you, Aira, and says, "You fucking bitch!" And she's going to cast a spell at you. And because this is a ranged spell and you're right there within melee, this is going to be at disadvantage. But she's just very mad and doesn't mind. That is-
Well, am I still technically at disadvantage because from the reckless attack, or is that off? That's.
Actually, yeah, that's true. So this is just a straight roll. Let
Yeah.
me. So they
Look at me
cancel out.
following the rules instead of doing something that I'll just told me. Look at me.
I'm very sorry, Aira. That is a natural 20.
No,
Yeah, that is a natural 20.
I could. Wait. I could make a reroll with the funny spell.
Are you going
I
to?
think it's it's probably like the best idea. One second, let me actually look up where Silvery Barbs is only attack roll. But this is an attack roll, right?
This is an attack roll, yeah.
Okay, then I'll Silvery Barbs.
All right. I'll have you roll a Wild Magic Surge, and I will re-roll.
Oh, Wild Magic Sword as well. Nice.
All right, so I rolled a 7 on the dice that time, so the total is going to be probably not great. Where does it say the total? Ooh, that's a 13. Does a 13 hit
Are
you?
you? No, I have 18 armor class.
Sweet.
Nice.
So
Let's go.
On the funny table.
roll on the funny table as you interrupt whatever is being cast here.
Well. Oh yeah. Also, actually, Ira doesn't need advantage. Koak can get. No, Koak doesn't need advantage. Ilaria can have advantage on next
Right
attack.
there.
It's also part of Silly Barbs.
Sweet.
Nice.
I have a
That spell is
disadvantage.
so good. But no, I don't care. You're frightened. Be frightened.
Please.
Pipe noise. Roll a d10, please.
I'm so excited. What could this be? One.
One. You shrink by 1 inch. And as this happens, the the kobold kind of looks over at you out of the corner of her eye and says, "What just happened?" and interrupts the spell being cast. And what you see coming out of the tip of this bone is this very powerful, dark, necrotic magic, and it sails into the wall behind Aira. That would have definitely hurt if she had rolled that critical hit on you. So you can thank Pipe for that. That is going to end her turn. Back to Ilaria.
Ooh, okay. So Quahog's kind of just stuck there.
I'm not stuck. I just had a disadvantage.
Yeah, but you can't move.
Your timbers are a
I
bit
was
shivered.
Closer. I can move
Okay,
further
you can
away.
move back. Yeah. So if I help Quahog, will he get advantage on his next?
They will.
Will,
You can
they
cancel out. You can cancel out their disadvantage. Yeah.
So it'll basically cure the fear.
Yeah. You could
Kind of.
slap me and shout, "Wake up!"
Yeah. Snap out of it, dumbass.
So
Yeah,
that's a
let's
bonus
see.
action for Mastermind Rogue, right?
Yeah, it is. Help.
Sweet. Awesome. So yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
Okay. I'll approach from the side and do my attack first, and then do a bonus action afterwards. So let's try attacking real fast.
And you have advantage on this first one from pipe noise.
Nice. Okay. It's 11.
Not
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You miss.
Okay. Do I get an offhand attack and a bonus, or just the?
The bonus action help would be instead of the offhand, because that
Okay.
also uses a bonus action. So.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just help Quahog because I need him to defend and not be fucking shivering in his timbers.
There.
So
Their timbers. Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and
their timbers. Sorry.
It's okay.
I just see a rope on my screen.
Hey, that's a whip. And Quahog, you're up next.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna slap him, by the way.
For all that fucking guys, give me
Slap him,
advantage.
by the way. Yeah.
I have fighting spirit anyway, so
Yeah,
I'm
so
just
now you
going
get
to
advantage.
undo my disadvantage. To be yeah, I'll use a fighting spirit.
So what does that do?
As a bonus action, give advantage on weapon attack rolls until end of current turn, and gain 5 temp hit points.
Sweet. So yeah, you would have just advantage on this roll.
Yeah, sweet. I was going to use it to cancel out my disadvantage, but now it's just like a fuck you bitch type thing. It's a good thing I did that.
Nice. Yeah, that worked out.
19.
Yep,
I'm
that
using my
hits.
rapier, by the way.
Sweet.
Okay, sweet. And then the rapier is 1d8 plus 3. Where's the 8? There it is. 8.
8. Nice.
Nice. 8 damage with a rapier. and I'll do. I was
Cool.
gonna try to come up with like a funny little snappy retort, and I'm not like scared shitless anymore.
You
but
technically
I
are
can
still
come up-
scared shitless, but
well, yeah, but you know what I mean.
yeah, you're a
I'm
little
not
bit
that
less scared
scared.
shitless.
You were able to overcome the negative by being a samurai,
That's true.
Yeah,
fearless
exactly.
samurai. Ooh, honorable warrior. Ooh,
Definitely.
Yeah,
Japa.
I know.
And
The-
Era, you are
the
up
place to plant
next.
us.
Okay, sorry. I get. Wait, let me see what I can do. Well, honestly, I might as well just attack her again. Like, she, you know, the
Mhm.
big hammer hit her one time. I could hit her again.
Yeah, she deserves it.
Why am I stupid? 19. Yeah, attack bonus.
19 hits.
Yeah, let's go. Get
You're
bozoed
at-
again. That's not the right dice. No, that one. There we go. Great. 5.
5 damage. Okay, she's looking pretty hurt.
Damn. Okay.
Nice.
And next up is loud metal pipe noise. You are still frightened.
That sucks. I could just roll. I'll just roll with disadvantage on my Eldritch Blast. I'll just roll
Alright.
2 good numbers for once. Wait, that's not advantage. It was supposed to be disadvantage, but it doesn't matter because both
It
10.
doesn't matter. They're both 10. Yeah. So what's the total?
Plus 6, so that's a 16.
Sweet. Yeah, that hits.
Alright, then a D10 plus 4. 13. Oh my god, I'm rolling so good
Nice.
today.
Yeah. Even in spite of your shimbers timbered, you are able to do a good amount of damage to this.
Excuse me, it'd be
Kobold lady.
timbers shivered.
I'm so
Your
sorry.
timber
You're right.
shivers on your
Your
one
timbers,
smaller
no,
height.
timbers shivered.
Yes.
And what about Shiver Timbers?
All right. So end of loud metal pipe noise turn. She is looking pretty desperate at this point. What she's going to do? She reaches out towards. Let me see. Who's she going to reach out towards? Quahog.
That
And
was a
she.
physical dice, by the way. I heard
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Just to determine who she's going to do this at. And it's Quahog. So she reaches out her hand that doesn't have the wand in it. It's her other hand. And says,
Okay.
I gave you the chance to escape from here, and now you will suffer the consequences. And she's going to make a attack roll.
Oh,
Fucking
don't tap.
shit.
Go.
That's a 10.
With Oh, wait,
Okay,
just
that's
10?
just a 10. 10 total.
okay, I have 17 armor class, baby.
Okay,
Yo.
yeah.
Fuck you.
She misses.
Get fucked.
I like
Her
to
cool,
rip her off.
awesome, exciting attack just misses and fails, and nothing I can do about it.
Oh.
Dragon.
Tekken always wants to do cool moves, but when he does go to do it, he just rolls like shit. And so he
It's okay.
Yep.
It happens to all of us.
It happens to everyone,
And then one
I
time
suppose.
when he rolls good, I just.
Yeah, every time I roll well, pipe noise takes it away from me. And that ends her fucking turn. She's very hurt. Ilaria, you're up next.
Dragon.
Someday I'll get you, don't worry.
This is the
One
true
day.
like player versus the DM.
20.
Alright, 20 hits.
All right. And then. That was a 1,
Whoa.
right?
I didn't see.
I couldn't tell what the fuck was
I it disappeared on me too. So
I should probably roll it.
Yeah, just roll again.
okay. Oh, I'm trying not to do this. There you go. Oh yeah, 1 and then 6. So that was 11 total.
11 total. How do you want to kill Tor,
Oh,
the hot
fuck yeah.
kobold lady?
Yo.
Or the
So,
one's hot,
is
now
she like
seemingly undead.
yeah? I'm
Tor
like,
the one's hot.
what does she look like? Is she just like a floating ghost-ish thing?
She's a
Well, she's
floating...
kind of fleshy.
It's kind of fleshy, kind of scaly. It looks like the form of a kobold, like the corpse of a kobold might have had life or undeath breathed into it, and now it is a grotesque undead kobold body.
Okay.
Lich or something.
I can do something cool.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
see.
come on.
Yeah. So with my dual daggers, it's can I like get in between her jaw?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Right out of the open.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like basically use the weak points of the mouth to like cut through perfectly to like just tear her jaw basically. Just head
We'll
in
just try
half.
to do a Mortal Kombat fatality.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
just,
respect it.
Yeah, you.
like her body's undead. It's gonna be easy to cut through.
Yeah, it is, and it is. You slash right through her, and she falls to the ground, now fully dead. And at this point, I want to take a quick break so I can grab some water, and we'll pick up
Good,
in
because I
a
have to
few
go-
moments.
I have to go to the bathroom, so.
Epic.
Okay,
Right.
this is the.
See you in a couple
Allow
minutes.
my boys. Will you guys wait till Fortnite dance on her corpse?
Yeah!
We are Fortnite dancing on her corpse right now.
That's what happens when
Take
she
the L.
party.
That I think was probably unnecessary. We definitely like. Like your
We could have
boys really
left.
pissed her off.
Well, I was just trying to argue
Yeah,
that.
so much for the best talker here.
I mean, I just want. I think I was reasonable. The problem is that she was unreasonable.
No, that's
I mean,
that's fair.
What kind of
That's fair, yeah.
person is like, I will give you a quest. All right, we'll do your quest, but like, just slightly different. Like still what you want, but like we'll try to do it in like in a nicer way. No, you will swear that you will do it right, the way I want it, and then like, well,
We could have just
no.
lied.
It's called
Freedom.
lying, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But
though.
all I'm saying is, if you want to contract people and the people are not happy with your contract, you can't just like, say, "I will kill you." Then.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. In the first
Well,
place,
what a
I won the insight metagame, so I sensed her killing intent.
You did, yeah. That's what happened.
We
Yeah,
kept
so
the
she died because she had a killing time.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
check her corpse, just check whether she was like an actual kobold or like an undead kobold. Is she like rotting meat?
If you want to investigate, you can do that. Investigation.
I hate investigation because I have no bonus in it. 9.
9. I mean, she looks like a kobold zombie.
I guess she was a undead kobold. Yeah.
Guys, do
I
you
mean,
want
not
to
like
throw
what she
this
has on her.
fucking-
Maybe she has a nice
Oh, yeah.
mood on her. She was a quest giver, after all.
That one
With
could be cool.
with your 9 investigation, you find the wand that she was using. It is a golden bone with that same symbol carved onto it.
That seems kind of pointless. Just like just an arcane focus.
I mean, you know,
Everybody got
they
an
weren't
arcane focus.
cursed. I guess they were just wands. Unless that's what turned her into like that.
Yeah. Like dark
creature.
magic.
Yeah. I'm still not gonna touch it. I think.
Well, that's all I
I'm
could
back.
find on her.
Welcome back.
Okay, Ray. Do we want
Alright,
to drag this
so-
fucking bitch to the frigid wool puddle that we made?
She's already
Just
dead.
cause.
There.
Well, just cause. You know,
But
she
she's
was
dead.
disrespectful. Maybe we could throw the other guy in there.
Like we can get info out of
The
him
unconscious guy.
first.
I just
It
want to
is
see
like
it.
incredibly ruthless for no reason.
Look, these guys were pieces of shit. They were gonna kill us. She was out here saying, genocide all these frogs that are the natives of this country, by the way, maybe.
Possibly.
And all of her loyal henchmen that attacked us for no reason, follow her. She's the
Well,
leader.
Well, maybe the henchmen are actually like good people. They've just been indoctrinated into her thing. So maybe with her gone, we can
Yeah,
at least do
kobold.
her.
Kobolds are generally like little baby guys who are like, oh no, I'm so scared, and my boss is a tyrant. So maybe they were like fine. Like the actual
Is this a
kobolds. were
pyramid
fine.
scheme?
Maybe.
Hey, we need a messenger, okay? So that if anyone stumbles across what happened here, it's they know not to mess with mugs.
Yeah.
We are going to create quite the reputation for ourselves.
They all slaughter you, no questions asked.
I suppose the going into random towers, trespassing, and killing all the inhabitants isn't really much better.
But now that there's like basically no danger, do you want to drink like the funny potion? Because she said that the potion seemed to be like pretty good.
Well, let's do it outside.
there's
Just
some
in
benefits
case
to
it's like.
You want to drink the
I would've-
potion caused by the
Oh
guy?
yeah,
We-
caused by
I
the
I
wanted
already
to
took
bet
you on the
with you,
bet.
didn't I?
Yeah, I already said we're doing
Okay,
bet.
yeah, no, that's fine. I can't change my mind. Yeah,
Alright.
okay,
Yeah, let's
time to
go
if you do that.
down then. Because
Are you just going to leave
actually,
the room?
Actually, like,
Wait.
someone look for the room actually first, because I don't think we have done
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, does anyone have investigation?
Rummage through her shit.
I think.
Yeah,
the
who wants
best
to investigate?
investigation is- not Zoe.
I have
she's
one.
shit at it.
I've
Hey,
zero
I have-
investigation.
I do a +1
Okay, so-
investigation.
Is it? Do both me and Kohag have one too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I do it?
I'll
Yeah, just do it.
I'll do it today.
Okay.
8.
8. Looking around this room, there's surprisingly little in here. You get the sense that most of the important stuff was in the floor below. You do notice there are those 4 plaques on each of the walls, and they each have writing on them. One on
Let's
each of the
go.
cardinal directions.
Let's go look
Can we
at those.
read the plaques? What
Yeah.
language are they in?
If
Which
we
one are
can
you looking
read
at
them.
first? North,
North.
east, southwest.
Northern.
North.
North. All right. Quahog, you don't recognize this language. Ilaria, you don't recognize this language. Aira, you don't recognize any language. Pipe noise,
True.
you do recognize this. This is infernal. There is
Oh.
some kind of word that has been completely etched out of here and erased from the plaque, followed by an epithet, the phantasmal playwright.
Well, I'll tell everyone else what there's this cryptic message on there.
Huh. Well, let's check out the other
Okay.
ones. Clockwise. East.
Eastern wall, let me see. None of you recognize this language.
South.
Let's be subversive. Let's go
Yeah?
west.
Oh, okay,
Ooh,
that's not
west.
west.
Yeah.
None of you recognize this language.
Sweet.
Alright.
Surf.
South.
South. Now, I'll say this about the west one. The rest of these did have a word crossed out, followed by seemingly an epithet or a title of some sort. The western one doesn't. You're unable to read what it says. Just note that down. But going to the south one, Ilaria, you recognize this. This is Sylvan. It says
Oh.
blank, comma, the huntress transcendent.
Okay.
Oh.
She'll read it out for everyone.
I'll put
But-
these in chat for you.
In chat. Oh fuck. That means it's
Ones you
really
know.
important.
Yeah.
I'm noting them down. But yeah, it's good to have them in chat anyway.
The 2 were able to read. Should we take the other 2 plaques? Can we remove the plaques?
How do you want to try to remove the plaques?
Pick them
Brute
up.
strength.
Yeah, make a strength check.
All right, go on, go ahead.
Wait, is it me or Ilaria? What's your strength modifier?
Definitely -1.
Maria's a little weak, like little weak guy.
Mhm.
Little-
Mine's
little-
+5.
You're plus. Yeah,
That's-
you're stronger than me. Embarrassingly enough.
But she can't reach the plaques.
No, it's
Okay.
no. Like get up on the wall, like on the wall, like pulling backwards with the thing.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
make a strength check. And these are stone plaques, pretty solidly embedded into this wall.
Oh my
You
god!
fall onto your ass as you try to pull the plaque off.
It is really just too tall for me. I can't even get up there.
Well, there's 3 more plaques. May as well give him a shot.
Well, do you only want to take the ones we can't read, or you want to try to take all of them?
I mean,
Just
we
the ones you
should-
can't read, I guess.
And first you gotta check,
Yeah, if we can get them off.
Yeah, you can try.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll go
let's-
to the west one.
Okay.
Let's go
Go
to the
how
west
you
one
do it this
next.
time. She
No,
can't even reach
I
the
swear,
fucking
guys,
plaque.
that was the one. I swear I got it. I swear.
Yeah, we can. We could just, like even if we don't speak the language, we can just, like do the. Like, it's not that
Like,
hard
write it
to like,
down.
make
I'll
symbols.
just
Like,
write them down. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense actually.
Does anyone have
I
pen
wanna
and
do
paper?
this.
I have a bunch
10.
of parchment and stuff on me.
10. You don't fall on your ass this time, but you don't get it off the wall either.
Damn it.
Let's
Well,
just write them down. Let's
while
save
Pipe is
the-
writing them all, I kind of want Era to just go around and try to get the other two, like try to prove a point.
Fuck you. Okay,
Eric
North.
keeps trying and
Well,
failing.
East.
Meanwhile,
Ready?
write it down.
Roll for the east.
Now one again!
You fall on your fucking ass again.
Guys, I swear, last time I can do it. I swear, I promise.
I almost
on
feel
the verge
bad.
of tears.
Can I help her?
I swear,
Can I
can no,
lift
do
her
it.
up?
Get away from me! I can
She
do it, I
refuses
swear.
your help.
Oh,
Yo, 23.
All right, with a 23, it takes every ounce of your strength, your pent-up rage from this failures before, but you are able to pry this from the wall. And it's pretty impressive that she's
great.
able to do this too, because
Yeah.
it's solid stone, and she just tears it off.
slow
Nice. Thank you. I'm
and
very
pipe
smug
noise,
right now.
I'll say as you're
I'm not-
copying these down, I'll just say make a sleight of hand check just to see how well you're able to copy what's written here.
Okay, let me check my sleight of hand. That's a +5.
Cool.
Whoa.
It's a shame that was
That's
one of the ones that we could
alright,
already read.
This
Wait.
is just in general for all of them. Okay, so
Yeah.
22, you feel fairly confident that if you find someone who is able to read this language, they will probably be able to interpret it.
Nice.
Can we figure out what language it is?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
How would you be able to tell that?
No.
Wolfie,
you might
it's
have
like
seen-
if
you
you
might
see
have
like
seen
random
characters
Chinese
before, you
letters,
know?
There
do
are-
you think you'll be able to tell where it's Korean, Chinese, or Japanese necessarily?
I would say there are cases where there are languages that are close enough to ones that you speak. Like, for example, Sylvan and Elven, you might be able to determine those. These are not. These are very unfamiliar languages.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Guys,
That's
I just
fine.
thought of a really funny explanation for why Aira was so unable to do this, and it's like, because I imagine her up on the wall trying to like with her feet on the wall to like brace herself, but like her feet are on the plaque as she's trying to pull.
Definitely, yeah. Absolutely.
Fucking
It's so
troll
stupid.
comic
Himself
ass
off the
logic.
wall. Yeah.
All
Anyway.
right.
Let's go back
Yeah, we
down
did,
to
we did it. We did it. We
Potion
killed a
Room.
bunch of kobolds and zombold, and we noted a bunch of stuff down.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I
So you make your way
really
back
want-
down
And
the
now
tower.
finally leave this tower of bad rolls.
I really,
The tower
really
of
wanna
bad
fucking...
rolls. That's what the tower
Oops,
is.
something went wrong. Refresh page.
Oh, I just changed to the swamp map
there.
since you're outside the tower.
Okay,
We're back in the swamp.
Tohug, you ready to pay
I've-
for 10 gold pieces?
Right, I'll note it
I
down.
really wanted to put that fucking kobold in the goddamn...
You can if you want.
Whirlpool.
If you would like
I'm doing
to.
it. I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm going to
Sneakily
to
behind
fill
our
his
back, Koa commits like random uncalled for murder.
All right.
Hey,
You throw the
hey,
unconscious
shouldn't
body of the kobold into the frigid whirlpool.
Nice.
Okay.
Sweet.
Does anything
Okay.
immediately happen, or have I just like got on my conscience?
No, yeah.
Okay, cool.
What you know about
whatever.
frigid woe is it is a very slow process.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, good for that guy. He's tied up too, actually.
Yep.
Oh my god.
He's bound up in a pool of water. Maybe he'll just drown.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
letting bro commit murder.
Okay. Well, never mind. Anyway, yeah. Okay, Era. Bottoms up.
All right, Era, do you drink
I'm
the
gonna-
potion?
I'm holding it up in a sense of cheer, and I'm like, good luck, comrades. And then we throw it back.
Good
Or,
luck,
not
guys.
throw it back. Yeah.
All right,
chug.
roll a d100.
Oh God.
Fuck.
Is that the very bottom one of the
Yes,
thing?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. 63.
63.
63.
Can't wait to find out what happens. I'm so excited.
As you drink this potion, it tastes like nothing you've ever tasted before. It's like it's sour, it's sweet, all at the same time. And as it goes down your
Yo,
throat,
it's Sour Patch Kids.
yeah,
Yo.
exactly. It burns, and your vision kind of it fades. You, and it doesn't go
It's
away.
freaking dying.
You can't see.
Oh,
Oh God.
no.
No, I'm full blind now. No.
The rest of you look at Aira, and her pupils are gone.
Yo.
Oh no.
Oh God. Wait, now my eyes are literally just. Wait. Is that literally all that's happened? I don't have pupils anymore.
Yep, seems so.
Damn.
going-
Well,
I'll
I guess I need a
go
second eye patch
deposit
now.
the 10 gold in your
Hey,
There you
don't
go, I've
swindle.
removed 10 gold
Don't
for
swindle
my
her
thing.
Okay.
No,
Let me
I
add
gave
10
her
gold to
10
my
gold.
thing.
yeah, you
What
can.
are we doing? Oh, did you take
well,
Did you take a bet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this was. Yeah.
Huh.
Don't worry.
Morons.
I'm an earthbender. I can sense the vibrations of the ground. That's how I'll live through
I
life.
just noticed we never got the information where your bully walks are from her. Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, we could have asked the other guy.
Yeah, what if you didn't murder
Hey,
him?
he wasn't gonna know, okay?
If it's like it's just something you say now.
Look,
How are we going to find these guys?
Maybe I
And
made a mistake.
at this point, because I kind of forgot before, what had you guys done with the egg that you had?
Yeah, I was gonna ask us. But...
Is it bad to? Didn't we like?
No, did you leave it at the motel?
I'm
I
pretty sure
think
it
we
was a
did.
motel.
I think we did. We left it for we were like, we'll just leave
Pretty
it
sure
there.
we left
and
it
then
there
said-
because we were like gonna come back home before.
Didn't we
like,
hide it or something? Like we put it in a place like in the city. We did something with it.
I'm pretty sure we just have it in the hotel room and like we said.
We have to go back.
We're just gonna come back.
I think
Oh,
that
God,
sounds
let's
right.
go
What
back.
hour is it now? Because if it's late, we should like return.
It is, at this point, it's still early afternoon. You stumbled across this tower about 5 hours into your journey into the swamp.
How much more
Mhm.
time, do we have until we get to like the place?
Based
remember.
on what you were told by the city guard before you left, the journey to get to the Bullywug village is 14 miles, and you've gone about 11. So depending on your survival rolls over the next few hours, it could be right around the corner.
In that case,
So-
let's at least make it to the village, and then
well,
we'll come back home like late at night probably.
Aira's blind.
Hey, I can make it through. Okay.
Well, I mean- I'm sure the blind is gonna wear off eventually. It's just a magic potion.
We'll see.
uh,
Hey, I'm
I guess
fine.
we'll
I
find
just-
out.
Listen. I didn't commit before, but now I'm fully committed to it now. So
Committed
he's
to
just blind,
blindness.
no?
it's your icon.
Alright,
so
Cog and I
I'm
will
taking
hold her
this. I'm
hand.
taking this very well. Okay. Well, Aaron.
Cog and I are holding her hands, and then she just has to like move forward.
Okay.
Yo, move forward. Okay. So
Yo!
you're continuing
you're-
on your journey through the swamp?
Yeah, you were
Maybe the
like
bully
half-assing
know
that
how to
blindness
help her
before.
with her eyes as well. They know medicine.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So who is leading the charge at this point? It was Aira
Not
previously.
Ilaria. Or
It
Aira.
was me.
Well,
Well,
Lara-
not Era.
Because we're holding her hands, you know.
Okay, yeah, I can lead.
Okay, go ahead and roll a survival
I
check.
can use. I'll use big hammer
Oh,
as
okay.
a walking walking stick.
You're just like swinging branches out of the way,
Yeah.
smashing frogs. 8. All right. So you walk around for about an hour. You're pretty sure that you're on the right track. And after an hour passes, you come across the Kobold Tower. You've gone in a circle. Aira, you're still blind.
Fucking damn it!
By the way,
Well,
you're
try
still
again, try
blind.
6 hours have
Okay.
passed.
Try again.
I'll
Try
go.
again.
All right,
No, just give Ilaria another shot.
11.
11. All right.
That's
This
more
time,
than half.
yes, you are able to make some positive progress through the swamp, and you add 2 miles to your journey over the next 1 hour. So This has been 13 miles. There should be just one more to go.
All right,
Could be.
do another roll. Do another roll.
Okay. 18.
18.
Nice.
All right.
Rest of it.
Easy enough. You're pretty confident at this point. Once you've gotten in your circle, the same thing that happened once Aero was taking charge. You go in the circle, get your bearings, and then you continue on confidently. And during this hour of travel, Aero, your vision slowly begins to return. It's blurry at first. It's very bright, but your pupils are once again in your eyes, and you are able to see.
Guys, I guess we won't need that second eye patch after all.
I don't know. 2 eye patches is still a pretty awesome look.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
All right. So let me pull up a thing here. Eventually, you make your way to the end of this path that you are following. You notice that there are several small huts and simple homes making up most of this settlement that lies ahead of you, many of which are half submerged in murky swamp water. There are many homes that are decorated with Enfys flowers. There are some red, orange, green, blue, pink, and white flowers all over. There are Bullywug townsfolk going about their business, just walking around town. And as you approach, you are met by a taller-looking, older gentleman Bullywug who approaches you and says, "Welcome to Gortia. Who are you?" Hello?
Sir.
We go by. Yeah. We
Yeah.
go by. Or we're Mugcord. We're an adventuring guild.
Yeah, we're an
I
adventuring
suppose,
party.
unofficially. We.
We don't get a
technically,
lot
we've
of
been tasked-
visitors.
Yeah, technically we've been tasked by law enforcement to come seek out a group that might be operating within this place. As well as a weird kobold zombie lady. But we killed her, and then the first group are, like, ACAB, so I mean, you know.
Go ahead and make an insight check as you say this.
Yeah, of course. That is 18 plus 1.
Considering you
19.
said things like a cab, I would expect the frog.
Yeah.
The frog would have an inside check to understand what you're saying.
So
Fuck
as
this
soon
ACAB.
as you mention law enforcement, this guy is on his guard, and then as soon as you mention ACAB, he relaxes again.
Yeah, no, don't
Yeah,
don't
we
worry,
hate the
dude. We're,
cops.
frankly, we are, like, super new here. We've got no idea what, like, the politics of anything are. We're just assuming by default that if a bunch of cops tell us, hey, here's some people that you should, like, snitch on, then, fuck them. Fuck them.
Well,
Fuck the police. Yeah.
I appreciate your wisdom
all.
on this subject. You mentioned kobolds?
Yeah,
we
there's
came
like an
across the
old
tower.
tower over somewhere.
And you said you eliminated these kobolds?
Yeah, every single one of them. They're all dead.
Wait, Koha, what happened
Presumably.
to the guy we tied up? What happened to...
He is currently
He's-
freezing to death.
He's dead. Just take my word on it, okay?
And
He might just drown because he threw in a pool of water, like
While gagged in the sea.
unconscious, while he was tied up.
Yeah, even before the frigid blow gets to him, he's fucked.
well, here's what I'll say. I'll invite you into the village. If you'll follow me into my home, I will make you a cup of tea, and then we have some things that I would like to discuss with you. Does that sound okay?
That
Sure,
sounds great.
I'd
That
love to
sounds
try
great.
frog
Thank you for.
tea.
Oh, well, why do you
Wonderful.
call them frogs? They're called bullywugs.
We're frog people.
Bullywug tea.
All right,
Yeah.
look how hospitable they are.
Follow me, please. And he kind of
Yes.
hops through into the town center, and he leads you through to a hut that is almost entirely submerged in swamp water. And kind of he enters the door and motions for you to follow. Right on this way. Come
Right,
on
well,
in.
Let's follow.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
All right,
Okay.
so you make your way into here, and there is like it looks like a lily pad table in the center of the room,
That's
with
so
some
cute.
with some mushrooms that are used for sitting on. Any motions for you to have a seat. Now, I will put on some tea, and I have someone to go talk to, but if you'll hang tight here for a little while, I can get you an audience with perhaps whom you are seeking.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd
thank
be
you.
great.
That'll be we love it.
All right.
Can I
He
assume that Quahog and Ilaria, by the way, are like close to the ceiling in terms of
Yeah,
being
it's
taller
definitely,
than-
this is a
Yeah.
small room you have to duck, and you are kind of half submerged in swamp water at this point.
Yeah.
Um,
This is great.
it's not what you would describe as comfortable, but it's homey for a frog. And
By the way,
then,
does this count as a rest?
yeah, so I'll say if you want to take a short rest right now, that would be okay because this will take a little while for him to
Alright, let's
do what he
short
needs
rest
to do.
then.
He brings you out some like clay mugs full of this very dark brown looking tea. It says, "Drink up, it's good. I'll be back in a little while. I trust you. Goodbye," and kind of walks away.
I trust you. Goodbye.
Alright, we did
Hopefully
apparently.
that,
We did arrive, and the first thing we said is that we killed like their enemies. So I'm sure
Yeah,
that's like
yeah.
a positive.
Jeez.
Hopefully
Let's
the
take a
So
short
not
rest.
drinking this tea.
I'm drinking the tea. I love
I'm
tea.
gonna
I'm
give
a
it a
tea
shot. I hope the
connoisseur.
All right.
tea like rinses.
I mean, I
Aira's
already
mouth
drank a
little bit.
mysterious
Yeah, yeah.
thing, so.
We can make her drink anything.
Cool. So you drink the tea. It is essentially what it is. It is water that is boiled with some leaves and dirt inside of it. It's not good. You couldn't really actually
hot
call it
leaf
tea.
juice. Yeah.
Era, yeah, you might
Well,
actually like this quite a bit.
I'm not a big fan of this fully walking culture.
This seems like an acquired taste.
All right, let's let me roll my HP dice.
Yep, you can go ahead and use a hit dice if you'd like to during your short rest.
Do you
Nice,
lose
okay.
temporary hit points once you're out of combat, by the way?
I think it
Really?
depends on the ability. Often they will stay until your next long rest, and then they'll go away if you like take the damage.
For what it's worth, Fighting Spirit specifically,
Nice.
the bonus action advantage weapon rules is regained with a long rest specifically. So I would assume that same long rest would get rid of the 5 temp hit points or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's fine. It's not a
And this
long
is
rest
just a
specifically,
short
so-
rest, yeah. So you can keep those.
Yeah. No, that's fine then. Cool.
All right.
Quahog is
Yeah.
slightly beefier right now.
I got my HP
Yeah.
back from resting, and
Sweet.
presumably drinking this blood tea.
Yeah, it's a healing potion. Sure.
All right. So, about a half
Amber's
hour
chill.
passes. You're just kind of sitting in this room. You're sitting in the water here, starting to feel a little bit pruny. But eventually you hear splashing footsteps approach the hut, and the same gentleman kind of ducks into the doorway and says, "Hello again. I would like to introduce you to Frogert."
Yo.
And you see, following behind this guy is a tall, lean bullywug man wearing the cloak of the Lilypad Syndicate, which you've seen before, and a black tricorn hat with a golden Enfys flower poking out with knee-high boots. He makes his way into the hut, and he kind of tips his hat at you and says, "Welcome, my name is Frogert de Courtenay. I hear you have dispatched the kobolds in the nearby Kobold Tower, and for that, I need to thank you. You have my sincerest thanks."
That's
Now,
Hold on,
Okay,
hold on.
okay.
I'm looking up names right now. Looking for my notes. Not here. There was a kobold. There was a frog with name somewhere. I don't think I have the name written down. Yeah, Frogger de
I don't-
Courtenay. That guy's wanted. That's the guy. That's the leader of the syndicate, or like someone important presumably, because he was on the like wanted poster.
yeah, this is the
Wow.
same. This is the
He's
same
got
guy you
flow.
saw on the poster.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's famous.
And he
Yo,
he kind of
can you
sits.
sign my wanted poster?
Sure, absolutely, I could, young one. And he sits down across the table from you and says, "Now I must inquire, why did you kill these kobolds?"
I'll be frank. self-defense.
Yeah, these kobolds
Interesting.
seem like very unpleasant
Yeah.
people.
They are horrible
let's-
evildoers. Indeed.
Well, let's reword it a little bit. It was self-defense at first, and then as we got to the top and met who appeared to be their rulers, who was practicing some cult-like behavior. She told us about how apparently you guys, you know, your population, are very like territorial over this land and refuse to let traders in to harvest this flower, which I forgot the name of. Lol, might be.
The Enfys plants, indeed. Many people have been trying
Yes.
to utilize our flowers for evil doings. And we've been trying to put a stop to
Yeah.
that. It is not that we don't wish to share, but we don't want people doing bad things with what belongs to the swamp.
Yeah, see, because as it happens, when she was like telling us about that, I could kind of sense some like killing intent behind her.
Ah, you can do that as
Oh,
well.
God. The show
Yeah,
protagonist, samurai.
Like I don't know, she just rubbed me the wrong way. She
Well,
she was
you have a good intuition,
way
my
too
friend.
eager to kill all. She wanted us to kill all you guys, like the entire population. Just
Wow.
it sounded a
That's
bit
horrible.
too like colonial to me. You know, I wasn't really you know, wasn't having fun with that. So then we kind of ended up we my lovely friend here, loud metal pipe noise. You know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Lovely to
he-
meet you. I'm Frogert de Courtenay,
Thank you.
leader of the Lilypad Syndicate. I will sign
Metal
your
pipe.
wanted poster.
Epic. Let's go.
On that note,
But yeah,
by the
no-
way, here, I'll put the potions on the table. That's what they were doing with the flowers, presumably. We pocket those things, and considering that these belong to you, I guess it's like only fair to like hand them back to you.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah, like
I don't know what this is.
well, see,
Well,
loud
they're
metal pipe
potions
noise.
made with the flowers, presumably.
Yeah. Loud metal pipe noise
Because they're-
talked to this cobalt lady about like, okay, we'll come down and talk to you guys, but we're not gonna just like mindlessly slaughter all of you. And then she turned into this like horrifying undead abomination, tried to kill us, we killed her back. There were a bunch of weird runes in her room, whatever, and then anyway, yeah, there was like a lab underneath where they were messing around with the flowers. We made Era, the young one here, whose autograph you gave.
Yes.
She drank one of them for a bet, and it turned her blind.
That seems unwise.
It happens, okay?
You're
Hey,
telling
no one
me.
said I was wise around here.
Yeah, but yeah, for what it's worth, these are the same potions. They might have different effects for you guys as the natives. I am not going to suggest that you drink.
I
the
am
potion
not
that we
keen
have
on drinking them.
confirmed made someone blind. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay. But that is our current state of being.
Interesting.
all.
Now,
Yeah.
I was aware that there was this kobold tower nearby and that they were doing evil things in the name of some dark evil force. Now, I'm not sure what. But you have, on behalf of myself and the Lady Huntress Theova, I must thank you on behalf of my people. I don't have much to pay you with, but
That's
I can
fine,
help
you
you
know.
in your quest if you desire. If you will team up with us, we can put a stop to the evil capitalists over in Lily Deep City from stealing our flowers and selling them off for extravagant prices.
That sounds really good. What
They were
do
just
we
saying-
think?
They were just sitting there night along and it's like, what the hell is capitalism?
Yeah, I mean, for what it's worth, when we first docked in the city, we like some of your guys like showed up. We actually asked to like meet up with them later, just because we were curious what was going on. Again, new to the city, not sure what the dynamics of everything are right now. And like I said, law enforcement told us to, you know, seek you. We're kind of ignoring them, but we are. We want to know what's up. What's the like apart from what you've already told us, what's the like what are the Lilypad Syndicate largely up to? What do your operations consist of?
Well, we follow the lady known as the Huntress Transcendent, Theova. She is the ruler over all things wild and natural. She desires unity and true naturism in the swamp, and we wish to keep it that way in keeping evil forces out from our flowers. Does this make sense?
Right. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
no,
yeah.
I'm following. Hmm. Very interesting. So I assume most of your activities are just like stop like the group that we initially met were like stopping like a trade shipment from coming in or perhaps going out. Was
Indeed.
that just like a you know, people trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Trade? I'm
Well,
looking for a better word than trade. You know what I mean. They were
I
doing
think
stuff with
I
the
have an
flowers.
idea of what you're getting at. Now, we
Yeah.
knew that there were farmers who were harvesting the flowers over near Lily Deep, and we weren't sure what they were using them for, and so we were okay with them harvesting the flowers if they were going to be used for good. However, upon stalking them a little bit, I must admit, spying on what they were doing, we found out that they were being turned into clothing and fine tapestries used by royalty and rich people throughout Morthier, and we needed to put a stop to this because we do not promote these sentiments.
Hmm.
Hey, fancy clothes are
Like,
nice.
I disagree.
yeah. Well, hmm. Out of curiosity, can you tell me more about the flower itself? Like, is it like a populous flower, or is it perhaps like at risk of being endangered if too many of these people are going for it?
Well, I suppose since it is native only to this swamp, if too many farmers were to begin harvesting these flowers, then I suppose it would become endangered. It is currently not on the brink of such things, however, it is something that we must keep in mind and be wary of, and as the Lily Deep factories are expanding into the swamp, it has been increasingly on our radar.
Yeah, okay. Like, if you can nip a problem in the bud, then why don't you? Ideally, it doesn't even need to get to the point of being endangered. Um, although, like, hmm, what do we think? What do we think, gang? What do we think, Mugcord?
And yeah, like this seems like valiant struggle. I don't really know what the what is there like a grand plan, like a like since we're an adventuring band, we can't like permanently stay here and like defend the village for the rest of our
Yeah,
lives.
no,
So
certainly not.
if there's like some grander operation that is would like protect the village, like for something like that, obviously we could join, but like we can't like be on guard duty for our lives. That's not really what we're up to.
I understand. Well, our options are as follows. We could peacefully convince them to cease their expanding into the swamp, or we could forcefully do so.
Hmm. I
Well, peaceful options are definitely I
yeah,
don't know. Like it determines it depends. I mean, the city of Lily itself could be convinced, but like uh considering that
for
like the interest at work here will probably not be glad to give up without like a little bit of force.
for what it's worth, right? I think our own opinions. Like royals bad. These flowers shouldn't be used for clothing for royalties or whatever. That's like agreeable. But also, if we're trying to convince people peacefully, I think we need to make a slightly stronger case than that. Perhaps leaning more on the like, if you expand the factories into the swamp, then you'll harm native land and upset like local populations and stuff like that. We can, if we're doing a peaceful campaign, we can lean into that a little bit more. I'll say, um,
Hmm.
because being anti-capitalist in front of capitalists doesn't really accomplish anything. Um,
And
That is
who would
true.
we like? Like who's like the ringleader of this operation? Like that's like an important question.
he's
Like
he's just
declaring Lily Deep itself as an enemy is gonna be hard for the small village and a small band of adventurers. So clearly we need to like focus on like a certain element that is like the enemy here.
Well,
kill
from
the
my
CEO.
understanding, there is a large corporation known as Whitworth Co. who has been helming the expansion into the swamp. My guess is that if you were to find the executives from that company, they are likely evildoers, bad capitalists that we should probably put a stop to, and the farmers themselves will likely be more reasonable with peace talks.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
That sounds...
maybe we can shut down the operation of that company.
Yeah, I mean...
That has been our
the
long-term
hub...
goal. However, we don't really have
Yeah.
any solid plans as to how we are going to go about this. They are located offshore over on the Whitworth Enclave within the ocean, and we don't have the means to get there, and also it is quite a large-scale operation.
We... We know a crew, although... it might be hard to convince them. Or, I don't know, actually, Crash seems like he might be the type to fuck
I
it
know
up.
whether we should get like them involved in this sort of
Yeah,
operation.
that's kind of the
It'd be pretty
thought
dangerous
process,
for
you
them.
know. If they are... If they make a lot of their, living off of, carrying people, transporting goods and stuff like that, and they are seen going straight to Whitworth Island before a bunch of CEOs are slaughtered, that might be bad for business. And unlike those 1%ers over at Whitworth Island, Crash and his gang actually, need the money.
I see. Perhaps they could be reasoned with.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not that, like, I don't think they would be willing to, but it's that we
Can't
I don't
guarantee
know.
that without asking them.
Yeah. I feel like if we would have to be upfront. We can't just tell Crash, like, hey, take us to this island for no particular reason, and then he learns that we went and, like, murdered people. But on the other hand, like, if we tell him, hey, we're doing this to murder people, does he back out? I don't know. Hmm. Unless there's, like... No, that'd be stupid. I was going to propose if there are other ways to get to the Isle that aren't strictly, like, just by boat. But I can't even really, like, conceive of anything that'll get us to the Enclave like that.
Nothing comes to my mind, that's for sure.
What if you have a
uh,
swarm of like tamed griffins lying around somewhere? But it's
I
probably the
do
easiest
not.
way to do it.
well then. I mean, in general, it's sounding like we're agreeing with you, though, and we're willing to help you out.
That is
am I correct,
lovely
everyone?
news.
Yeah. Okay. What else do you know about the Whitworth
To be honest,
Corporation, by the
not
way?
much. We were hoping to try to get closer and infiltrate the ranks, however, thus far, all our attempts have been unsuccessful. Now, I must admit, the four of you seem like quite accomplished adventurers, having been able to dispatch the nearby Kobold Tower. We have tried several times to do so and were unsuccessful, and so I wonder if you would be more successful in this undercover covert operation to gather information.
Yeah, that sounds like something we could probably do.
I'm sure we're trustable. We're great at this. So, I mean, in general, we won't probably be hunted down if we like go back to Lily Deep. So, yeah, but we can like
Yeah.
we can like ask around, look around, see
Just go
where
to
we can.
Lilliput, tell the locals we couldn't find the place. Couldn't find Bollywog
We don't need
Village.
to tell. We're not technically hired by anyone. We don't need to tell
Yeah,
anyone.
but
anything.
if we're
would go
asked,
back to
if that guy that was like, "Oh, don't go there, it's dangerous," says to us, "Well, how'd you do?" We can just, lie.
And we actually
that's
that person we just told him that we like went into the swamp to do research.
Well, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that was a nice, convenient excuse.
Well, if you would
We don't
agree
need
to
fake
it,
research. That's way too much of an alibi.
And
He's
yeah,
not gonna be
like
that curious.
I guess we could
we'd
set
like
up
to
a
help.
bit of a reconnaissance mission. Perhaps at some point you could report back to us, and then we could plan a more in-depth strategy on how we want to tackle this problem.
Yeah. See, I've just got a crazy idea, right? For context, Mr. Frogert, sir, when
Yes.
we left to go through the swamps, one of the town guards or something, warned us about how dangerous it is and that we shouldn't be doing it, and we said, "Oh, we're students, it's fine, we're doing the research, blah blah blah."
I see.
So my crazy new plan, when we get back, we keep up the student alibi, and we start investigating Whitworth because we could be like business majors and we want to learn how the biggest corporation does it. That'll be a good alibi. It'll make people hate us, but it'll be a good alibi.
That could
I
perhaps
don't know
work.
why this
capitalism.
are you expecting just one like guard to like still be there?
Look, don't
Like, at
worry
this
about it.
point?
No,
Why
no,
would he have
look,
to justify anything to him? It's not like he can arrest us just for like looking at us like the wrong way.
okay, you're right, yeah. I just think it would be fun.
I mean, we don't even know we're gonna meet this guy ever again in our lives.
Look, just let me have this.
Well, if we move,
Anyway.
you can
Yeah.
ask. You can tell him if we ever meet him again.
Yeah,
Um,
if we meet him again and I'm telling him, oh yeah, well,
If there's
our
one thing I would
assignment-
like to ask, the
Okay,
Holy
to be fair, it's not
Holy
just for this
Boxer,
guard.
so-
It's that if we're investigating Whitworth in general in town, asking around, then we need to have an answer for if someone's like, "Why are you, looking into this so much?"
We can just say that we're adventurers and we're looking for work from one of the big corporations in town.
I suppose that also works. Either look, whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I would like to ask,
Anyway.
our bullywog sir friend here, could we get like an escort back because we're not that familiar with the swamp. I presume
Yeah,
that
do you have
are
like
very
a
familiar
map
with the swamp.
from this place, the town?
Just so we can
We
like
got-
get
we
back
got
to
lost,
it
like,
quicker.
multiple
Because
times.
We have an egg back in our like room, and
An egg.
it hasn't been cared for a bit, for like a few hours now.
How
So,
horrible.
you'd-
Well, I can draw you a map. Do you have map making supplies?
Well, I have parchment and ink.
Perhaps this will work. Allow me.
And, I'll give him some parchment and ink.
Alright, let me see how well he draws this map.
While we're here, can we show him the markings on the inside of the tower? Not the markings,
yeah.
the writing. Yeah, perhaps he recognizes something that we don't.
Well, he
Like, I'm
draws a map.
drawing-
Let's finish the map first.
Yeah,
of course.
he draws a map. It's not great, but it will probably get you back to town and hands it back to you.
Maybe.
All right, thank you. Then I'll show him the copied
Yeah.
markings of the tower and ask him
Yeah.
where we can recognize his language.
Alright, give me a moment as I pull up Froggert's stats to see what languages he knows.
Yeah.
Which
We
one are
saw
you handing
these
him
in the
first,
code
or just kind of all of them?
I'm pretty sure I just wrote all of them in one parchment. It's not that much text in the end.
Yeah.
Alright. He
We
looks
saw
at
these in the
them
Cobalt Tower.
and he says, this one, and he points to the one that was on the southern side. This is Sylvan. It says, the Huntress Transcendent. This is likely referring to Our Lady Theova.
Wait, we already
That
knew
we
that.
already knew.
That-
So,
Well, we didn't
Well-
know who was referring to, but we
No,
know.
it's fine. It's fine. It's appreciated.
I must
yeah, thank you.
I must apologize for not being able to recognize any of the other ones.
Hey, it's okay. None of us do either. So you don't need
Well,
to
actually,
apologize.
well, I know what the
Okay,
door one says.
look, you know what I mean. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
Pipe. Okay. Yeah. Can I just break out of universe a bit to say, when they were talking earlier about how like their own attempts to break into the tower were going so not well, and then like we did it as like complete bumbling idiots, setting up like tripwires and
They're just a
stuff.
bunch of guys.
Hey, they're
No,
doing
that
their
was fun.
best.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. That's the nature of D&D. Anyway, yeah, okay, sweet. Well, thanks for your help, Frogger. I suppose we'll get back to town and be in touch.
Well, I must indeed thank you as well. You've been most kind and willing to help us with our cause, and I look forward to hearing news from you once you've returned with more information. And he tips his hat again and stands up.
I love that.
well-
way.
Goodbye, and he walks out.
Bye. I waved in real life there.
All right.
Fucking
So
love
Frogger
this
walks
place.
out the door,
Love this
and
place.
the other bullywug, whose home this presumably is, sits back down and says, "That guy's something. Well, he's a good guy, and it seems you are as well.
Actually, only one of us is a guy.
Well, okay. I'm sorry,
Okay,
I didn't mean
guys.
to assume anything. I've been trying to weed out gendered language from my speech, but it has been a slow process. I'm an old man, and I'm very set in my ways. You'll have to forgive me.
Hey, the fact that you're making an effort at all is far more commendable than some people can say. So respect.
Thank you. Well, I can put on more tea
That's
if you'd
not-
like.
I think we'll be fine.
Well,
Um,
okay, if you insist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should get back.
Yeah, we have water. We're okay. Thank you, though.
Yeah. We've got pressing matters to attend to.
Yeah.
It would be nice to stay
Thank you
in
for the
chat, but-
hospitality, kind sir.
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
And I look forward to seeing you next time you visit, and just know you are welcome in my home at any time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right. I stand up and my trousers are squelching.
Yes, water drips down from you as you stand up. And I suppose you make your way back towards Lily Deep. Is there anything else you want to do before leaving?
Not really.
Fine, to be fair, right?
Maybe we could like
We
ask
got
our
our
town,
poster
but, like,
autographed.
we have to get back for the egg, you know. And I mean, what is gonna like? They don't know anything probably here special. They're just a bunch of villagers.
Yeah. Anyway.
Gotta go.
So you make your way back, and through the aid of the map, you are able to get back in 3 or 4 hours. You avoid all getting lost and traps along the way that might have found you otherwise, and you make your way back into the city of Lily Deep.
Nice.
At this point, it is about the middle evening. The sun is still up, but will be setting likely pretty soon.
All right.
Well, to the hotel.
So we get back to the motel, and
Did we pay for this room for this much of the day?
I think you already secured it for the night.
Okay.
The Cask and Toad Hotel.
Yeah. Well then.
All right, you make your way back there. The receptionist greets you as you enter, and you make your way up to your room. The egg is waiting for you on the bed.
The fact that you
I would like
reminded
to-
us of the egg made me expect there
Yeah.
to be like.
I would
Yeah.
like to pet the egg.
Huh.
You pet the egg?
Get a good egg.
All right.
Crude egg.
Make a nature check as you pet
Wait,
the
what's my
egg.
nature 0. It's gonna be a straight check. 16.
All right. With a 16, you remember that previously the egg seemed to be on the brink of hatching, but it hasn't hatched. And then you think about it. You found this egg in a very cold environment, and you're no longer in a very cold environment. This
No,
might not be great for the egg.
Huh.
guys,
Should
we
we
need to
put
find
it in a
cold private
freezer?
ocean.
Dunk them in
Well, ice
swamp
boxes
water
did
or
exist in the
something?
past, so maybe you can find an ice box somewhere.
Saltwater isn't very cold.
Well, I've got nothing.
Ice
We
boxes aren't
need to
that
find.
big.
We need to find a place to put them. Wait, there's a market. Maybe there's like a butcher or something who has a refrigeration unit.
Yeah,
Start
sure,
to
but
use your
I
fridge.
love, like, this
Even
massive
before
fucking
refrigeration
egg.
was invented, ice boxes were a thing, and we
Yeah.
can probably find one somewhere. Plus D&D technically has like kind of science with like artificers. I'm sure there's a way to find like a place that's cold permanently.
Oh,
So we ask the
I hope-
hotel staff.
And yeah, look, go down and ask where we can find an ice box or something like that to store the egg.
All right.
Okay. Let's.
So you
Let's
ask,
do that.
I suppose, just the receptionist. She looks up from a book that she's reading, and she says, you need a ice box for storing an egg?
anything cold,
Yeah.
lady.
Well, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
What's your who has the highest persuasion?
It would be
I-
probably with 6.
I think
Oh yeah, definitely you.
I have 4. Yeah.
Because I only have a.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
the
only have
plus
one.
5. Plus 6.
Yeah, so you go.
19.
19.
All right. She looks at you and says, I have to be honest. I feel like most butchers wouldn't be too thrilled about you keeping an egg inside their ice boxes. Your best bet might be to head to Stempton to either the Leap Pad Academy or perhaps even the Idle Hour Library. Perhaps a magic practitioner, could help with some cold, icy magic. I'm sorry, I'm not an expert on that, but if it were me, that's where I would go.
I guess that is probably the
appreciate
best. And until then, like I have the cantrip to make ice cubes out of water, so we can make some ice. If
a couple ice cubes will do it.
A few
I mean, the
ice cubes
5
in the bucket.
per water per use. Technically speaking, infinite ice because it's a cantrip. You could just turn water into ice.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to just sit there and do that?
And we could do like that for a bit, so like the egg, if we have something to keep the egg cold.
Okay. Do you do that in your hotel room? How do you want to do that?
And we have to get some water. So I don't know where do we get water at this town? Do they have like a well?
There are wells around. There is also, I guess, kind of like a bathroom in this inn where you could probably get some water. There's not a lot, but
Probably a well then. Like get a good amount.
okay. So you can make your way outside. There's wells kind of scattered throughout the town. There's plenty of nearby water and ways to filter it with magic and whatnot. That they have a good supply of water. You can secure.
grab
There's
some
like a
water,
bucket
burn it.
in the well. You get a bucket full of water,
Get
and
turned
you're
to
just kind of
ice.
like out in the middle of the town square, essentially at this point.
And yeah.
Well then.
Just grab some ice. Get
Mhm.
it back to the egg.
All right.
Just put some ice with like a towel around the egg so it's insulated, so it keeps cold. And then we can go to like an academy and find like a permanent place. So
Sounds
otherwise you have
good.
to keep doing
Yeah, so this will last probably a little while. The ice will eventually melt, but it'll probably cool
Yeah.
down the egg. And about the time you wrap up this process, the sun has just set. It's early night at this point. Do you want to head there, to the school, to the library? Where would you like to go?
What do you
School,
guys think would be the best for this purpose?
I'm gonna say the school.
I mean, if we go to
It's
the
just more
library,
likely-
they'll probably point us like.
They might point us towards the school as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the library just has books. The school might have a lab that happens to already be cold, and some like sicko professor that wants to see a big old egg hatch.
Sure. Let's
the
go
school.
to the magical school of schoolness. The place where people
Yes.
study the magic. The place where nerds are born.
All right. You make your way into Stempton to this school. And you've been here before. You're familiar with the layout. You make your way inside. There's tall columns kind of lining the walls, and there's a circular desk in the middle. And the receptionist greets you as you enter. Welcome. How can I help you this evening?
Well, we are looking for permanent refrigeration for this big egg here. I presume Zoe's the one Era's the one carrying it.
Yes.
Okay. That is a large egg.
Yes, it is.
One moment, please. Let me check my records if I have anything that might be able to help you. She kind of opens up some of her notebooks. Okay. Are you familiar with a bag of holding? Is this something a concept that you know of?
Like I've heard about it.
And yeah, pipe noise. You
Uh,
being like an
or,
arcane
or
practitioner, it's a pretty well-known magic item. You know what it
yeah,
is. Um,
it's a big bag where you can store more than it looks like.
Indeed. Now, there is an item referred to as the bag of colding that is a similar thing, but it keeps items cold. Um, I don't think we have one on hand here at the school. If that's something that you're looking for, if you head into the Lily Top Market, there's a magic shop, and if you're lucky, they might have one in stock. I'm not sure how much it will cost you, but that would be where you would be able to find that.
I hope it costs
Oh, yeah.
something really convenient like 10 gold coins, which Era happens to have for some
A
mysterious
bag of
reason.
a
You
bag of
know,
holding
I would assume
a
it will be
magical
more
item.
than
What
10
are
gold
those?
pieces,
It's a
but
magic item. What are you talking?
Don't worry
I'm
about
not
it.
sure.
But
Is
yeah,
there anything else I
let's
can
get
help you
there.
with?
But no, that's what we were that's what we came here for. Actually, wait a second. We should probably should we ask about the but then translation is so expensive here.
It's
Up
fine.
to
We can
you.
always come back later.
Yeah,
But let's
fuck
care.
it.
Let's worry about the egg for
We
now.
may need something, but first we'll take care of the bag of colding. Yeah, that's enough that's all for now. We might come back later.
Having
All
said
right.
that, is the market even going to be open at this time of day?
I'm sure.
I'm not sure the hours of every specific store. It's possible. You might have to hurry, as the town is kind of winding down at this point.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
And
her.
she
Let's
kind of
do it.
tells you where you would be able to find this place, so you don't have to track it down or anything.
Okay, sweet.
Nice.
But you make your
Okay,
way
so
through to the Lily Top Market where you were pointed to, and eventually you find a shop called Roker's Wondrous Goods, and you make your way towards it. It does look like it is open, but you do see a gentleman outside kind of seemingly in the process of beginning to close up.
quick, let's yell at the fucking minimum wage employee.
Yeah, let's approach him.
All right, you approach.
Stop! We need something.
Hi.
We need to buy something quickly.
So this guy, he's like an older elven guy, with like long gray hair that's like cut around his ears. He's got like very bald on top and then like perfectly round at the ear line. His hair falls down
Nice.
like to his waist. He looks up and he says, well, you found me while I'm closing up. Can I help you?
We'll be quick. We know what we want. Okay.
Okay.
Bag
Well?
calling.
Bag of colding. One moment. Follow me inside. I'll see what I have.
Alright.
And
Get
he
down
leads
in
you
there, crew.
inside.
Yes.
And you kind of look around. There's not much like displayed in here. It seems a lot of things is either commissioned to be enchanted, or maybe there's stuff being stored in the back, but it's not like a open shopping kind of store. But he does pull out like a ledger from a counter. He flips through it a little bit. Okay, I do actually have one bag of colding. The price is 150 gold pieces if you're looking to purchase it.
Okay. How much gold do we all have combined? I've got 21.
I've got 15.
Okay.
90.
36.
How
Was
much?
it
Wait,
Actually,
how,
extra?
122.
how many gold is? Wait, how many do you have?
322.
Bruh.
Let's just buy it.
Yeah, just buy it.
I don't even feel like we need to haggle. Just buy it.
I think it would be definitely. We still, but haggling is nice, and we could get it for like 10% less.
He's about to close store, man.
All right,
Let him-
okay.
Yeah.
We're lucky he let us in here.
Buy it.
Yeah.
And I'll just put the 150 gold pieces on the counter.
Wonderful. One moment. He like goes into the back room. He pulls out a set of keys and unlocks it. You hear some like crashing around. It kind of makes you wary
Yeah.
of whatever's happening back there. But a few moments
Like normal
pass,
stuff.
and he comes
I'm
back
curious.
out holding this bag. Well, here you go. And he hands you this sack. It's a like beige blue bag. It just looks like a small bag. You could probably get this egg inside of it. It'll maybe you'll stretch the bag out a little bit, but it'll probably fit.
Isn't the whole point
Yeah.
of these bags is that the more fits in them than you would expect? I'm sure it's gonna fit.
If you can get it through the opening, yes.
All right, try it. Try it.
Yeah, we've got nothing to lose except the
Give it a
100
shot.
gold.
Okay, just right in
Yeah.
the middle of the shop here.
Two zip
We'll
returns.
do it outside.
No, let's do it. Let's do it in front of the guy. Why not?
Yeah.
All right.
We get our money back if it doesn't fit.
Because he wants to close up the store.
All purchases are final, and I must say I am trying to close up for the day. If you have any shenanigans you'd like to get up to with your new item, please do it outside.
Let's take 1 second to put an
Reasonable.
egg in. All right. Let's get out.
All right. You get outside, you open it up, and you stretch it out. It's about 2 feet in diameter, which is just barely enough to get this egg through. It kind of takes 2 of you to hold it open while one more gets the egg inside. And as the guy kind of sees you doing this, he says, is that a living egg?
You bet it is.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, I would be careful because if whatever is that inside that egg, if it hatches inside of there, it might suffocate if you leave it inside.
Don't worry, we'll be taking care of it. It's fine.
It's
I'll
from the
We'll check
Unsettled
every 30.
Isles.
We'll check
It's from-
every 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's from the Unsettled Isles. It's used to cold places.
Okay. Well, goodbye. And he turns his open
Bye.
sign around so it says closed. He locks up the door. So yeah, that's, you now have this bag of colding, which functions as a bag of holding, except perishables don't perish inside of it. And just so you know, breathing creatures inside the bag can survive up to a number of 10 minutes divided by the number of creatures. So
Okay.
Just-
That's an egg.
Minutes.
know that.
So that's
Well,
10
what if we
minutes.
have twins? Guys, what if we have twins?
Hopefully.
Oh my god.
Let's check every 5
If
minutes.
it's twins, then you've got 5 minutes to live.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do we know-
We need to.
Would we hear it if it hatches? Because
Do we need to
the
fucking
egg
like sleep
cracking
in
bag
shit
expands.
and just like
the egg
periodically
cracking
look
makes
inside of
noise.
it?
It makes a lot of noise.
You're not sure if you'd be able to hear something from inside the bag. You could experiment around and try to find out.
Am I gonna have to
Alright.
get in the bag to see if you guys can hear me yell from it?
All right.
Jump in.
Let me find the actual stats for a bag of holding so I can post that for you.
Well, now that
It
we've
has some
interrupted
exciting
this poor dude
things.
closing up his shop.
All right, here's
Um,
bag of holding. It's this, but it's cold inside.
Oh, perfect.
There you go.
Egg or cold?
Whoa.
And he gives you like an informational booklet along with your purchase that explains all of the rules.
Oh, thanks for the pamphlet,
Nice.
old man.
What a
You're
kind
welcome. Pleasure doing business. Good night,
Bye.
please.
Bye. Sorry.
Bye. Yeah. The poor minimum wage employee.
Thanks, Overlord, Pierce, or Corn, and Rupture.
Okay. So since we've now interrupted this guy closing up the shop, and we have the bag of colding to hold the egg, and we have all our plans set in motion, I say we the rest.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I am tired.
Sleeping shifts.
Yeah.
Something, have somebody always
Yeah.
checking over the thing.
Mm-hmm.
If the bag is open, doesn't oxygen come inside of it?
No, the way it works is you actually have
It
to
freezes the oxygen.
you reach in and picture what it is you're trying to get out. That's the way to access the
Oh,
items that
okay.
are inside.
How are we
Hold on.
how are we going to
Yeah.
get it out if we don't know what it is?
You'll have to figure that out.
If we just get
Okay.
ripped off-
Are they
There's-
just in? Are they things that are in the bag next to
Does
one
Pipe
another?
actually know how the bag works?
Probably, yeah. In pipe, you would know that if you just turn it upside down, whatever's inside will spill out.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
cool.
Or sorry, not upside down, but inside out. So if you reach in and pull the bottom out, everything just kind of
Mhm.
spills forth.
Are there things that in the astral plane there? Are they next to one another? Because we could just toss a bunch of ice in there as well.
You're not sure.
The astral plane.
Should we? Let's just toss a bunch of ice inside just in case.
It is.
It's a
Already
cold. It's
cold
already
inside.
cold. Yeah.
Yeah, but just,
I remind you, this
know,
is a
just
bag of
'cause.
colding.
No,
You
it's
just wanna
alright.
get
Well,
rid
if
of the
it's
ice.
cold enough, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Maybe if you do eggs like need oxygen?
The eggs
thing
themselves-
inside of it does.
Yeah.
Maybe we should ask like a magical expert anyway. But it's so late already now. Oh.
Yeah, they're all
What do we
closed
do?
up. We can ask in the morning.
Maybe you could get the. Maybe we can just keep the egg like in an ice sheet for now.
Sure.
I don't. Sure. I
It's
mean.
up to you. What do you want to do?
This has been shockingly poorly planned, but you know.
Yeah.
Let's. At the very least, let's get back to the hotel.
Okay,
let's get back.
You
We
make
can
your way back.
discuss there.
Your egg. A lot of the ice that you had is melted at this point. The egg is cold though.
Good.
You've chilled it down, and it's waiting for you in your room.
Cool.
Okay. So
should
let's
we-
say we
we
sleep in
clarify
shifts.
with like the receptionist desk. Hey, we have the room for tonight too. Yeah.
Yes.
We already have the
You
room.
can ask.
Okay. No, that's
We
I
paid for
couldn't
it.
remember if we had it for the rest of the day or what. Might be. Okay. Well then. Long rest, I suppose.
All right. So, are you
Okay.
putting the egg inside the bag?
I'm gonna let them discuss it.
I feel like it's probably for the best for now to just keep it like wrapped up in like an ice
Yeah.
sheet thing.
I'll let the two who actually care about the egg talk about how they have managed the egg.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's probably the best way to do it for now, because we don't know whether you might suffocate inside of that bag. You should definitely ask a magical expert before we like think about putting the egg in there for like a long period of time.
If you want to make a nature check, you can do that to see if eggs can suffocate.
don't I have the highest? Yeah, I have the highest. Right?
Let's do a nature check.
Yeah, I have 3. So
Go ahead.
17.
Yes, eggs need oxygen.
Ventilation is very important during the incubation process.
Yeah, we better keep it in an egg, like an ice sheet for now. Keep it cold, but still with the ability to get air.
Okay.
All right, so the ice that you had previously is at this point like pretty melted. You might need to somehow reset your ice sheet.
I mean, just and tell we can use the same water again, by just freezing it again with the spell.
Yeah. That should work. You can do that.
I sure love same water.
you essentially like pour the bucket of water over the egg and freeze it as it's on the egg. The egg is now very cold. All right. So are you sleeping in shifts, or are you all just going to sleep?
And technically, all we need to like, if we need to like refreeze the egg, you need to still wake up me.
Yeah.
So
I'm just going to sleep.
Ilaria doesn't have to Ilaria doesn't properly have to sleep, so it's more like, hey Ilaria,
Yeah.
if you see that the ice is melted, just like wake me up in the night.
No, I'm
I'll
staying
freeze
awake as
again.
long as I physically can.
Okay.
Does that undo your long rest? By way of being sleepy.
If you don't go to
A
sleep,
bit-
you
a
won't
bit
get a long
sleepy.
rest.
Is
A bit
EP a
sleepy.
status condition?
Yeah, well, I could
Exhausted
just
is.
make, if we're traveling tomorrow, I could just make someone carry me since I'm a little thing, I'm a little baby.
A
They can,
little-
one of them can carry me.
You're a little thing wearing like armor and
The
carrying
one
around
of
a
us
giant
with 0
map.
strength and one of us with -1 strength. Yeah.
Well, perfect.
It's
I'll be
gonna
a
be
perfect
fine.
workout for you guys.
It's gonna be fine. Ilaria doesn't sleep because they're an elf. So
Yeah.
just wake me up in case the ice is melted, and I'll freeze it, and then I'll go back to bed.
Okay. Put a lot
I
of
mean,
trust in you,
I have to
Ilaria.
like, I
Yeah,
have to
exactly.
sleep for like 4 hours, but
Okay. Okay, how about Ilaria does a 4-hour rest?
It's not 4 hours of sleep. Technically, it's 4 hours of meditation.
Okay. Well,
It's
I
if,
still
if,
cannot
if
process
Ilaria,
the world.
if Ilaria does the 4 hours, then after that I'll go to bed, and then I'll stay awake with the egg until Ilaria's slept or meditated,
yeah.
whatever.
That works. You can get
Yeah.
your long rest doing it that way.
All
You'll
right.
just have to sleep in a little longer than normal, but that's fine. All right, so you go to bed, and the 4 hours pass, and the egg is chilly. About the time that the 4 hours are done, the ice will probably be needed to be replenished. It's about melted at this point, but the 4 hours pass. Go ahead and make a nature check.
Okay.
Ooh, which one?
So 21. Well, I did it because.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to re-roll.
All right, so 21.
22.
Yeah, 21.
Previously, the egg was making sounds, and that's what kind of indicated that it was nearing hatching. After these several hours of being cold again, it starts making very faint sounds again. It almost sounds weaker than what it was before, but there are sounds coming from the egg.
I wonder why.
About to hatch.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. The egg was in a bad condition there for a bit, but it seems to have recovered.
Yep.
Okay.
This is good news.
So like Ilaria's gonna wake
morning
up
now?
again. I assume. Does Aero want to wake him up, or should Ilaria do it?
Who wants to wake up Pipe Noise to refreeze the egg? I don't know.
I got it.
Yeah.
Me and Pipe Noise are best friends, so I'll do it.
I'm gonna shake Pipe
Good
Noise away.
morning, ladies.
Wait, give me a sec. Wait, let me send good gif. That really explains what's happening right now. No, I can't find. Wait, I got it. Wait. Oh, I'm getting it. There we go. That's me.
Get up! Get up!
Cool.
All right, you wake up
It's a
Pipe
good
Noise. Pipe Noise freezes the
Good
egg
morning,
again.
ladies. I freeze and I go back to bed with my eyes probably closed.
All right, and then Aira, you return to sleep.
Well, I don't return to sleep. I just go to
You
sleep.
go to sleep, I suppose. Yeah.
Yes.
No. Ilaria, watch over the egg.
Yes.
All right, Ilaria watches over the egg. After a few hours, Ilaria, just make a nature check.
Sure. 2, 10.
All right. Even with a 10, you kind of do notice after several hours, the egg shakes a little bit, and you notice a very small
God.
crack in the egg.
Oh. What is a few hours? Like 2, 3?
Probably 3 hours.
Okay, so everyone needs like an hour more sleep.
Yeah. Do you want to wake anyone up, or do you just want to watch what happens by yourself?
See, the only one that would be worth waking up is Era, but Era's at the least amount of sleep. So.
Your call.
At the same time, if you don't wake Era up, it will imprint onto you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but do you want it to imprint on you?
But you don't know that yet.
Yeah, it could be funny. Just not caring about the egg the whole time.
That would be like such a character dynamic. The person that didn't care about the egg is the mom.
What do you want to do, Laria?
So you can like take a look at the time, or figure out the time, I guess. And considering how long it's taken for a single crack to form on the egg, she's just gonna like see what happens in the next like hour or so, and see if she actually has to wake anyone up, or if Pipe and Quahog will raise in time.
Okay. As you're doing that, a few minutes pass, and another crack appears on the egg.
Okay.
And the Pokemon egg hatching music begins to play.
Oh
God, it's getting real now.
Who is she closest to, I guess, here? Probably
I don't know. It's up to you, I
At
suppose.
this point, just wake Era up, I think.
I'm not gonna wake Aira up.
And you can do what you want. You can do what you want.
I
you're
mean,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
in fact
no,
the
you're
only
in charge.
person.
Yeah,
You're the
I'll
only
wait.
person
I'm not gonna say
that
anything. I'm like,
Nobody
I'm
can stop
letting Ilaria choose everything without outside intervention.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna wake Quahog up actually, or try to.
Oh,
Alright.
Yes,
what?
I'm gonna assume I'm the closest to him,
Sure.
or them.
Morning.
We've also already woken the other two up at some point, so
So everyone's awake
not
then?
quite morning,
Oh, great.
unless you want to wake them up. But she's just gonna like if they wake up, sort of dreary. She's just gonna like, acknowledge the egg, be like, something's happening.
Oh, you want to leave it to chance to imprint some?
Leave it a chance.
Well,
I'm gonna let Quahog like decide what to do.
why'd you wake me up?
The Aira's only been asleep for like 3 hours, and I already woke Pipe up once.
Fuck you.
You get along better with them, all right?
I'm going to wake Era up.
You get along better with
Aira!
them. You do it.
Era! Like put my hand on your head, just like shaking you.
She
Yeah,
fucking
Why are you
sits
so
immediately
grumpy?
just
You would
headbutts
have
you.
woken up in like 30 minutes anyway.
No, stop. Quahog needs a long lie. They're very tired after sitting in Swamp Water for like an hour.
You've been asleep for 7.5 hours. Get up.
Era.
Aren't you an elf?
That's not enough for me in real life. It's not enough for Quahog.
Alright, yeah, so
Fucking
Aira,
half
you
elves.
jolt awake at the same moment that a
And I-
third larger crack appears on this egg.
I just ignore the fact that I just headbutted Quahog while jolting awake. And just scurry,
Jump on the egg.
scurry over on all fours, just like over to the egg and just like looking at it like a kid, like looking at a Christmas present. No! Oh my god, I have an even better gift! Wait!
boy.
No!
Oh
Wait!
Is it another golden Kagure?
Wait, no. Yeah, it is going Wait. No! No! It doesn't exist on. No! Wait. You guys can't. No, don't go forward. Listen, I'll find it.
Okay. I'm waiting.
Wait. Okay, I found the image. Oh my god.
Okay.
Wait. Come on, save the photos. Come on. Come on.
This is gonna be so worth it. I just know it.
There we go.
The weight's
This is
gonna
me
be
at the egg.
impeccable.
Get the egg.
Oh.
Except the egg's like as big as you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know.
All right. So everyone, I assume, is probably awake at this point. Aira is right up next to the egg.
Did we wake Pipe up?
Well, Quahog was kind of shouting at Aira, so I guess if that's enough to wake
Yeah.
Pipe up, that's up to Bando. If Pipe would awake from that. But this egg, more cracks appear on it. Eventually, it shakes, pieces fall to the ground, and eventually you hear a very small, faint, weak roar.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It's
It's
pathetic.
happened.
Because
It's
like
tiny.
Gal.
Yeah.
And then the egg falls away, and this disgusting slime falls around the floor, all around whatever's inside of here. And crawling out from whatever this is a very tiny, weak, little white dragonling.
Oh my god.
And that's
I pick
where
it up
we
immediately.
will. That's where we're
No,
gonna
okay.
end today.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Hey, we're
That
become a
took
team
a bit
mom.
up.
We will see what happens with this newborn
It paid
dragon.
paid off. The little
Next
baby
time.
dragon paid
Let's
off.
go.
Thanks for watching, Mugcord. Right.
Yeah.
I can just record a